Hello, you two. We're back. 100 line, Last Defense Academy. Let's go. Last time, Hideko was being weird, and there's a serial killer on the loose, possibly. Technically not a serial killer because he hasn't killed anyone yet. We stopped them from ever committing one. So far, just a suspicious person that wants to kill us. Not true, they killed Ava. So they are a murderer, not a serial killer. Technically a difference. Also, fun fact, I guess. As I mentioned, I'm gonna be... When this comes up, I'll be at CEO. I've also booked my Evo trip. So I decided last minute to actually do it. So yay. For me, for the most part. Oh, I still need stuff. I was hoping to max out someone. This seems rather unfortunate though. Ava's dead, so I can't really max her out. Interesting though, she only needs the rocks. Oh, so does Kyoshka. Can I max out Kyoshka? It'd be really convenient. That is very convenient. Hell yeah. Okay. Finally get the achievement. Maybe? Yep. That should be an achievement, I think. Oh no, this one's not maxed. I'm a liar. There we go. Kyoshko's maxed. Now I have no materials. Did I get the achievement for it? I did! That's why mouse scrolling on Steam on the other monitor. Cool. Does anyone need cloth specifically? Takami's annoying because he needs all. 50-50? That's annoying. You specifically, but it's Gaku. Damn it. I don't use Showa. It's like, I don't use Showa, there's no point. I just wanted the achievement, that's why I maxed her out. That and it's Kyoshka. It just so happened to work out very well. With that said, all my grades are at max, so really I just do explorations. It's either explorations or just hanging out with people at this point. So I might as well do explorations to, where are the... There they are at the bottom. Let's work on... Probably Hideko, right? She uses cloth and metal? Cloth and rocks or whatever it is. Once again, don't know why we have the garage and the VR machine when they both do the same thing. No, she needs plants and cloth. I see. I think I'll just do every expedition, just focus on one singular thing and go from there. Hideko, Nozomi. Fuck it, Kyoshka. She's at max, right?
Get moving.
Even though I didn't use her most of the time, but she's at max now, so it should help. Cloth is coast. Yes, right? Yes, it is. Force.
Here's something.
Ouch.
Yes.
Oof. Owie. Hey, Nozomi, don't die. Force it.
I'll take this.
Can I restart my recording? It's 3 minutes in. Can I restart? Please, I'm begging you.
We did it.
Well, this is unfortunate. I wanted to hit 3. Whatever, who cares? Just grab one. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna max out. This zombie's already fucking dead. Holy shit. Strike. Sure, man. I don't care anymore. It literally doesn't matter anymore. Where's the star? Is there a star here? Is it down? It's down. I'll just... Sure, man. I don't care. Whatever.
Here's something.
Cool. Party restored HP. Love that. Oh, so I mentioned in the last video, I'm pretty much almost over my sickness. I have like a slightly stuffy nose, so I might sound a bit more nasally than usual. I never realized how nasally I
Time
sounded
for
until
battle.
like I've been doing these recordings.
How's this?
I mean, you don't.
Broken, so
It's one of those things you don't really register your own
To
voice until it
business.
actually comes up, right? Or at least that's how it feels like.
Die. How unsatisfying. My turn. Out of my way. Ready whenever. How's this? Broken. Time to move.
Yeah, it'll work.
I'll chop you to pieces. My turn.
Please. Thank God you can't do it on an empty space.
Broken so soon.
Let's do this.
All right, so Kyoshka, how strong are you
Onward.
now? So 3, 7. That does a lot. Okay. But that does 5 then if you're
I
lone,
got this.
which is pretty nice.
That's it. Say when. Ha!
I'll take this.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just trying to get up to full at this point. Gotta get to full and then to the star below. It only give me 60 despite it being a purple space. Game sucks. Oh. I'm assuming there's nothing that lets you ever, like, recover an ally. Burn it, kill it with fire. Attack.
I'll take this.
Cool.
I'll take this.
Continue. Sure, man. I wonder if that one lets you get an ally back. Oh, this is like the same
Ready
thing.
whenever. I'll chop you to pieces. Now then, to business. Take this. Time to move. Die. Broken so soon. Ready whenever.
Please, I'm
Out
begging
of
you.
my way.
Using the right stick, but it's like
My turn.
pissing me off.
Die. Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. Time to move. How's this? How unsatisfying. My turn.
Please.
Die.
I don't know why the red stick is being so finicky today.
Let us begin. I'm stronger than ever.
You sure are. The first one I maxed out.
Onward. You've left yourself open.
Damn, 5 damage. Real nice.
I'll take this.
I mean, it's just a 30, so I could just throw it away. That's fine. Cool, cool,
I'll
cool.
take this.
All right, star.
What?
That's a 30. Get rid of that. And
That should
sure.
do it.
Gotta do it again for plants.
You will then.
We didn't find them today either. I dove into bed and embraced the warmth of the covers after a long, hard day. We'd carried out another exhaustive search, but hadn't found any trace of the killer.
Ah.
Shouldn't get discouraged. If we keep looking, we'll find him eventually. Tomorrow, for sure. But it wasn't as simple as that. Days passed, and we still made no progress on our search. Every time we looked at Tsubasa's device and saw that 15 flashing back at us, it felt like the killer was mocking us from the shadows. You said days passed. How many? 35. 36. 37. That was like 3 days. But never mind, 38. After several days of fruitless searching, a new development occurred on the evening of day 38.
Knock it off! Let me go!
I just wanted to make sure she was who she said she was. Let me go. Gaku raged and struggled, but Yugamu held him in an iron grip, not saying a word. And to the side of them.
Both of you, stop it!
Ah. That is true. She hasn't shown her face. We did get the whole festival thing, right? No, it wasn't the festival. It was the Shoma thing. Hinata, her face uncovered, was sobbing uncontrollably. Takumi, quick. You've got to do something. Whoa. Hold on. What's going on here? And it all started around 10 minutes ago. Tired and disappointed after searching all day without any results, I'd gone back to my room. Then, Tsubasa had burst in and dragged me to the rec room, not really telling me anything until we got there. We were talking, and Gaku suddenly said he thought Kurata might be the killer. They got into a fight, and Yugamu stepped in to stop them, but then Mr. Omakage got all intense, and now he's, well, like that. That still doesn't tell me much, but I guess I better break up this fight. Hey, Yugamu, ease up, okay? Why don't we just talk about this? Yugamu! He's totally in the zone, huh? Nothing any of us says seems to really get through to him. Gaku, meanwhile, was wilting under the murderous aura being directed at him. I couldn't let this continue. If I had to get a little rough, so be it. But before I could make my move... I'm sorry? Yugamu reached into his robe, brought out a knife, and began pressing it into the flesh of Gaku's throat.
Stop it, Yugamu! Are you crazy?
You're scaring me!
A cold light shone in Yugamu's eyes. Those were the eyes of a killer. He wasn't playing around. If I didn't do something, he was really going to kill Gaku.
I said stop!
I charged at Yugamu, fully prepared to get injured myself, but then... so that's how it is, huh? Huh? Well, I never thought of this before. Good to know it works. Yugamu seemed to finally come to his senses all at once. After muttering some weird stuff to himself, he put the knife away. What the hell, man? I seriously thought it was done for. Sorry. Got a little overexcited. You know how it is. Just what did you think you were doing, Yugamu? Oh, Takumi. What did you get here? You saw me at a kind of an embarrassing moment, huh? Thanks to Gaku here, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Hehe. Thanks for playing along, man. What? You should apologize to Kurata, though. Just saying. With that, Yugamu casually strolled out of the room, a satisfied smile on his face. What in the world was all that about? It's all your fault, Gaku. None of this would have happened if you hadn't had the audacity to accuse me of being the killer. At some point, Kurata had put her weird tomato mask on and was now rounding on Gaku. I didn't accuse at nobody. I just put the possibility out there. You ought to be executed 1,000 times over for even suspecting a noble like me. Burn in the fires of hell, you gutter snipe. Good magic card. Can somebody please explain how all this started? Okay, so you know how everyone's really tired and stressed out from looking for the killer? Some of us decided to come here, play some darts, and unwind a little. Then all of a sudden, Gaku started asking Kurata to take off her mask. He seemed to think the killer had stolen Miss Osuzuki's mask. I don't know why I couldn't say that right now. It was now impersonating her. I'm gonna blame it on the sickness. Naturally, she refused. Things got heated. There was a scuffle, and the mask came off. So that's why she didn't have it on when I got here. Of course, once it was off, everyone could see it was the real Kurata underneath. And then she started to cry. That's when Yugamu stepped in and told Gaku he'd gone too far. Then Gaku got flustered and started accusing Yugamu instead. And so you sent Tsubasa to come get me. That's right. Miss Osuzuki's true face shocked us, of course, but mostly we were afraid of Mr. Omakage. Sorry we had to get you involved, but I didn't think we could handle him on our own. No need to apologize. From the sound of it, it really was all Gaku's fault. But, well, maybe I got a little carried away. And we've been looking around for days and still haven't found the killer. Who wouldn't start to wonder what was under that mask? Try to think about how Kurata felt hearing you accuse her like that. Now that you know you were wrong, you should really apologize. I know. So, Kurata, I was out of line. I'm sorry. Next time you show that much disrespect to me, I'll make you walk across an electrified steel girder. I bet Mr. Monaco would fall off just a few steps from the end, snatching death from the jaws of victory, as it were. Dude, don't jinx it. We don't even know if I'll have to do it yet. I can totally see that happening, though. Coming back to Yugamu, that was a pretty extreme reaction, don't you think? It was like someone flipped a switch and made him go into assassin mode. We weren't getting through to him at all. A switch. Yeah, there must have been something that set him off. He said that he was feeling better now, but what was wrong with him in the first place? He almost been acting really strange lately. Could it have something to do with this incident? Things had calmed down in the rec room, but it still felt a little awkward as we went our separate ways for the night. Between the war with the invaders and the search for the mystery killer, we were all starting to feel the strain. We needed to solve at least one of those problems before we fell apart completely. Day 39.
Get ready. Be ready to...
Today we've got to get serious about finding the killer. After what happened last night, I was feeling antsy. I needed to find some new information and dispel some of that tension. I got washed, dressed, and stepped out the door. Once again, we searched all day, but failed to find anything new. I was starting to think we were going about this all wrong. How else would you go about it is my question. As I continued to fret over our lack of progress, the day wore on into the night. We're at a total impasse. I was so tired I was having trouble thinking straight. At this rate, what little remained of the day would just pass me by. Oh hey. Walking around in a daze, I spotted Hideko coming toward me from the other direction. Hideko.
Oh.
You look terrible. Did Moko hit you with a pile driver or something? I don't think I could survive that.
Huh?
I'm just trying to figure some stuff out.
Oh.
Oh? What stuff? Maybe I'll ask Hideko for some advice. She's not avoiding me as much these days, and she might be able to come up with a better plan than me. Can I ask your opinion on something? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think your input would be really useful.
Oh.
I don't mind. What is it you want to ask?
Huh?
The last few days, we've been searching high and low for the killer, and still haven't found any new clues. I was thinking we should approach the problem some other way, but I have no idea what the other way might be. What about going outside the wall? Huh? But Tsubasa's device only measures life signs inside it. You said you wanted clues. It stands to reason you can learn things outside the school too, doesn't it? At Hideko's words, it felt like the fog around my brain was starting to clear. I'd been so fixated on the total life sign count, I never even thought about going off school grounds. You're right. That was a real blind spot. Thanks, Hideko. I knew asking you for help was a good idea. I'll go with you if you want. It's safer to travel in a group anyway. That's a good point. I'll get some more people on board too. We'll meet up and set out tomorrow morning. After arranging things with Hideko, I found the others and figured out who else would be coming. This time, things would be different. This time, we'd get somewhere. With new hope welling up within me, I waited for the next day to arrive. Alright, but like, who are we taking with us? Day 40. Tadami, Gaku, Takamaru, and Moko, huh? I guess there are 14 of us, so this is 7, right? So another 7 at school. That makes sense. I was gonna say this is probably too many people, but 7 and 7. Headed to the parking lot, I found the other members of the expedition team waiting for me. Morning, everyone. You guys ready to head out? Ready when you are. I'll handle the driving too. So it's the 7 of us today. I hope we find something. I kind of wish the killer would just show up again already. Except I don't really want them around. It's complicated. I gotta be outside in the sun like some kind of health-conscious beach bunny. Just kill me now. Turn that frown around, Dunamy. You can get through anything if you keep your spirits up. Athletic and supportive? This much positivity has got to be bad for me. To sum up, we're all fine. Let's get going. Speaking for everyone now. Well, I guess we shouldn't waste time. So once we're past the flames, we just look around for anything that might be a clue, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do this. No guts, no glory. We all got on the bus and set off full throttle for the ruins beyond the wall. Sure, man. I'm very curious of how the fuck this route's gonna play out in any way, shape, or form. Unless it's just Ato again, that piece of shit. We drove through the undying flames and on through the ruins. For a while, we didn't see anything that stood out. Finally, after a couple of hours, I noticed that something was different.
That's weird. Isn't this?
What's the matter? Have you been here before, Takumi?
Yeah. Back in my future.
Huh. Last time when we got Moko, or rather the fake Moko, she was in the very back, in the right side. So I wonder if, I don't think I've ever noticed people's positions changing in the bus, beyond just drivers.
Except the way I remember it, there's an enemy base up ahead.
Say what? Dude, why'd you gotta break out of nowhere like that? Did you hear what Takumi said about the base? Do you want to charge right into enemy territory? I'm sorry, I should have noticed it sooner. It just feels a little different from last time. It does seem strangely quiet here. I don't see any signs of invaders nearby either. Was this base big? Were there a lot of troops there? Yeah, it was. My last timeline, we went there by this road and stormed the place. We took the fight to them even when we can't be revived out here? That's bold, man. If there's no invaders here now, what could have happened to them? Maybe they're all too depressed to come out and fight. Even invaders can get mental health problems, I bet. Anyway, we ought to turn back for now. Don't want to end up in a battle we ain't prepared for. Keep going, Takamaru. Full speed ahead. Yeah, man, let's rock it. Hey, were you even listening to me? If you get us all killed out here, you are so freaking dead. We came out here today to gather information. Anything that looks out of the ordinary could be a potential lead. Right, and even if it turns out to be unrelated to the killer, we should still be aware of what the invaders are doing. You guys are crazy. We can't just drive into a base that's crawling with enemies. I'm fine with going. Maybe me and the invaders can swap stories about our mental breakdowns. I'm in too. If there's any chance of finding out something new, we have to take it. Of course, it's not like this is a full-scale attack. We'll pull out if things start to look bad. Fine. Might as well face it, Gaku. We're in the minority here. Okay. But if things do go wrong, I'd better get some kind of payout for it. Alright, let's keep going. Slow and steady now. Bring the speed all the way down. We inch the bus along the road to the enemy base. After a while, we stopped and began scouting ahead on foot. But what we found was so different from what I remembered, I found myself wondering if we hadn't taken a wrong turn somewhere. Oh.
Hot damn, dude.
Last time this happened was the best friend route, actually. My first ending that I got, where Eito and I killed each other, and Veshnes was wiping out all the commanders. Is that something similar happening here?
Oh, that's really gross.
Where the base should have been was a mountain of dead school invaders. There are so many of them spilled off the pile and onto the ground, making it hard for us to move forward without wading through them.
They're all dead. Ain't nobody here left alive.
It doesn't look like sickness did it. All the bodies are beat up.
They've all been cast aside so carelessly. There's no art in this. Whoever did this knows nothing about setting up a proper murder scene.
Do you think they turned on each other? Or was there a third party involved?
I don't know, but this is kind of a lucky break for us, right? If all these invaders are dead, that means less for us to fight.
I don't think it's that simple. Especially when we don't know how or why they died.
Let's look around some more.
We looked all around the base, inside and out, but we didn't find anything to explain what had happened there. It's nothing but bodies as far as the eye could see. Staying here any longer won't get us anywhere. Takumi, we should leave. Now? After coming all this way? Something this weird had to mean something. Were we really just going to walk away without figuring it out? I wanted to stick around a little longer, but it was already getting dark.
Oh?
There's no need to rush. Finding this was an achievement in itself. For now, we should head back and let the others know. Hideko gave me a light slap on the back and began walking back toward the school bus. Was that her way of trying to comfort me? I'm gonna head back too. Get the idiot and the freak for me, will ya, Takumi? The what now? Takamaru jerked his chin toward Dadami and Gaku, who were crouched down a short distance away, looking at something intently. Ooh, there's one here too. It's so fast. Dude, it's huge. Hey, Dadami, Gaku, come on, time to leave. There's no response. They seem to be excited about something though. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back. Hey, Takumi, take a look at this cute little thing here. Is there supposed to be something there? It looks like fog. Sure. I followed Dadami's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There were two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location.
What
Ew.
are those?
Oh.
Some kind of bug?
They're moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seem to be about the size of a fist. Holy shit, that's huge. A bug the size of a fist? Fuck that. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. They remind me of the little dudes that used to scuttle around my kitchen back home. You think they're a new species? Can we keep them, Takumi? They'll make better pets than Sire.
Yeah.
Of course not. Come on, we'll feed them and take them for walks and teach them tricks and everything. I'm more concerned that they think of Sire as being on the same level as a cat or a dog. I killed a whole aquarium full of fish last time I had a pet, but don't worry. They taught me to respect life, so it'll be fine this time. How exactly does respecting life fit in with your killing game obsession? Come on, guys, back to the bus. Everyone's waiting, and you'll get left behind if you don't hurry. When did I go to the bathroom first? I have a tummy ache. Oh, me too. I feel like my bladder's about to explode. Yo ho ho. Fine. Just don't take too long, okay? After a little while, Danami and Gaku joined us on the bus, and both of them looking refreshed. By the time we got on the road and left the base behind, it was already getting dark. We arrived back at the school early the next morning. So did they take the bugs with them? What time is it? Rubbing my eyes and looking at the clock, I saw it was really late. I had slept clean through the day and into the next evening. Whoa, I really overdid it. I remembered us getting back this morning, but not much after that. Just had a vague impression that I got really hungry and practically passed out from exhaustion. My head hurts too. A headache from oversleeping. That's happened to me before. I better take something for it. It'll be more like dinner than breakfast at this point, but I'll go to the cafeteria anyway. Solving some medicine and water, I gulped it down and stepped out of my room. Some of the team were still in the cafeteria, eating a late night meal. It's mostly the ones who stayed here while we were gone. I guess the others are still sleeping off the trip. I grabbed some food for myself, and as I tried to find a place to sit, somebody called out to me. Hey, Takumi, you want to eat with me? Oh no, not this again. Now there's a face that just screams, oh no, not this again. And maybe now you're thinking, how did he know? How did he know? Bakada. Don't be so jumpy. Ima's here to keep an eye on me today. I promise I'll hold back. Good evening, Mr. Subito. You can sit next to me if you want. Thanks, I'll do that. I don't see you two together very often. My dear sister is participating in a girls' night, and she forbade me from being present. I thought I might get away with it. I mean, slap some makeup on me, make some strategic tucks, and I could easily pass as a girl, don't you think? Worst thing is, he's absolutely right. So instead, Mr. Omakage's been telling me all about his passion for killing. Can't you leave off that stuff for a while? Try to eat here. I told you before, right? How I'm having trouble with my urges right now? Gabu ignored me and continued with this macabre topic of conversation. After what happened with Gaku, I finally figured out a way to suppress them better. Oh yeah? What's that? I don't actually have to kill anyone. I just have to see the look of despair when they stare death in the face. It's not exactly a long-term solution though, or like a coping mechanism. I'm not sure how to react to that. I have no idea what it feels like. Think of it like when you watch sexy videos online to sate your own desires. It doesn't make them completely go away, but after a decent session, they fade back into the background for a while, you know? Hey, don't just assume that's what I do.
Oh.
Does that mean you prefer in-person encounters, Mr. Subito? How very analog of you. I guess I'm the same, in a way. Although in my case, it was always the ladies coming to me. Ima's questionable work history is something I really don't want to get into right now. My only problem is that no one seems to want to show me their seconds before death face. I'm not doing it. That's cold, man. At least let me ask first.
Yeah.
I know how you feel, Mr. Omikage. It's no fun letting frustration build up until it feels like it's ready to burst. I may not be a killer or a sexual deviant, but I understand impulse control at least. I guess you could describe Ima as impulsive, like the time he stabbed Takamoto the last time around. Come now, Mr. Subito. Don't act like you don't know what Mr. Omikage is talking about. What do you mean? You know what it's like. You killed Mr. Aotsuki, didn't you? But that was different. Eito was a traitor. He was dangerous. He sabotaged the team and even killed some of us before. If I'd let him live, he would have gone after the baby in the defense room again, eventually. He wouldn't have stopped until humanity itself was wiped out. Are you making excuses inside your head right now? Thinking of ways to justify what you did? Oh, don't get me wrong. I really don't care either way. I'm just saying, regardless of the original trigger, you know what it's like to kill another person. You understand that impulse. Okay, maybe you're right. I did kill Eito, out of anger. Everyone has the potential to become a killer, under the right circumstances. I'm no exception. Lighten up, Mr. Sumino. This isn't that serious of a discussion. It's more of a casual chat between murderous and murder-adjacent friends. If you ever do want to help me with my urges, you're welcome in my room anytime for a massage session. Not happening, ever. I decided to change the subject before things got too weird and brought up our discovery from yesterday. Nozomi had already told the others about the enemy base full of dead invaders. On our return, the organic life detection device still indicated 15 people inside the school. Discussing all the mysteries facing us, time passed surprisingly quickly. By the time I got back to my room, the nighttime announcement was only minutes away.
You know. Well then.
Time for bed already. I got nothing done today. Flopped down onto my bed, feeling pleasantly full and relaxed after dinner. It's back to sleep for me. The thought had barely crossed my mind before my consciousness started to drift away. Why fight it? I let go and allowed sleep to carry me away. And so, my 41st day at Last Defense Academy came and went practically in the same breath. Little did I know that a fresh crisis would await me on day 42.
Get prepared.
Morning. Still half asleep, I let out a long yawn as I try to orient myself. After sleeping so much lately, I felt like I'd have a lot of energy today. What the fuck, man? Huh? Who could that be this early? I didn't like the sound of that flurry of doorbell rings. I hurried over to the door and opened it. Takumi, come quick. The life sign reading changed. Seriously? Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Here, look. 13? There's 2 less than yesterday? I'm afraid something bad might have happened to someone. Okay, let's get everyone together. Tsubasa and I split up, telling the rest of the team to go to the cafeteria for an emergency meeting. When we got there, the only ones missing were... Nanami and Gaku, huh? Yeah, I figured with their whole weird bathroom shenanigans. They might have... Hard read, they're fine, they're just getting the bugs. Calling it. Where are Nanami and Gaku? There's 12 of us here now. If the killer's still out there, the missing 2 life signs must be theirs. Well, they had a good run. Honestly, I thought Mr. Monaco would have been killed sooner. You say the killer struck again? But where are the bodies? We don't know that Gaku and Nanami are dead. They may have just gone outside the wall. Those 2? I guess it's not totally out of the question. Has anyone checked if the school bus is still in the parking lot? I'll go look now. The rest of you, check around here for anything out of the ordinary. Wait up, I'll come with you. Yep, told you. The bus is gone. Those 2 must have taken it. That probably means they're okay. But where could they have gone? How long has the total on your device been 13? Since the morning announcement, when I checked it before bed last night, it still said 15. So they stuck out during the night. Let's go back to the cafeteria for now. We hurried back to the cafeteria, where everyone was still talking excitedly. Sir Takumi, a report. Lady Nanami and Sir Gaku left a note. Found it on a table. It was way over in the corner, so we didn't notice it at first. Here. Gone out to run an errand, BRB, from Nanami and Gaku. What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all? You're in danger. How about a little consideration for others? We're gonna wring their necks for making us worry like this. How about the bus? Was it gone? Yeah. I guess that means whatever made them leave was pretty urgent. Maybe they got together and went out to rut like mindless beasts. Outside? In the open air? How indecently wild. Speculating won't help us now. All we can do is wait for them to get back. The chaos caused by Nanami and Gaku's disappearance started to settle down. We brought the meeting to an end and spent the day as normal. Finally, long after the sun had gone down, Kyoshika spotted the school bus on the horizon, and we once again assembled at the cafeteria. Well, they're there. Our returning friends avoided looking at any of us in the eye. They must have sensed how much trouble they were in. Where exactly have you 2 been all this time? Nowhere really. Just outside. Obviously, I'm asking where outside and why you went there. It was just kinda, you know. Yeah, you know how it is. Kyo-ho-ho-ho.
Enough nonsense. Give me a real answer. Now.
You're beautiful when you're angry, Mr. Shiniko. What are we watching here? They look like a couple of kids getting scolded by their mom for staying out too late. Feel kind of bad for them. Hiniko's so threatening, but I guess that just shows how worried she was. Does it? This looks more like an outright interrogation to me. We had something we wanted to do at that base we found. What? You two went back there all on your own?
Huh?
We figured it'd be safe since all the invaders were already dead. And when we got there, it was just the same as before. Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest, we won't be mad. I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group peeing session. That's right. We accidentally left our infusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves. Both of you lost them at the same time. How could you be so dense? You have a death wish? Or are you really that stupid? Why don't you die now and save us all a lot of trouble? See? I knew you'd get mad at us. When you think about it, it's really Takumi's fault. If he hadn't hurried us, we'd have been a lot more careful. You're really going to blame me for this? You're so irresponsible, it's almost impressive. Please tell me you at least found your infusers. You bet. Got them right here. No problem at all. Is that really all you went there for? Yeah, of course. Why would we lie about something like that? Come on, Hideko. They're back safe, so why don't we just let it slide? But the next time you two run off like that, you'll be getting the electro chamber elimination treatment. I have no idea what that is, but I don't want to find out. We're sorry. We won't do it again. As long as you understand, don't go worrying us like that. I'll be good. Although getting scolded by Mistress Hideko was kind of fun in its own way. So did they get the bugs? I still had my doubts about their story, but it looked like the crisis was over for now. With a collective sigh of relief, we all headed back to our rooms. I was gonna say maybe it's like the bees, like a prototype bee or some shit.
Well then.
All the confusion today was weirdly tiring. Body and mind felt worn out. Fatigue after a battle was bad enough, but this was something different. Guess there are bound to be days like this sometimes. You just have to work hard and do better tomorrow. I lay down in bed and immediately fell sleepy. I surrendered to the feeling and let my consciousness fade away. I didn't know it then, but the crisis wasn't over. In fact, it was just beginning. Day 43. Who the fuck? Yo, shut up! Who's there? And this early, too. Responding to the bell, I crawled out of bed and lumbered toward the door. It wasn't even light out yet. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I opened the door to find... We don't have a window, how do you know? Nozomi? Moko? Sorry to disturb you, but this couldn't wait. Zoe said she heard sounds coming from somewhere downstairs. I wanted to go check out what they were. Weird noises. Probably just my imagination, but with everything else that's going on, I didn't want to take any chances. And it's kind of scary going with just two girls, even if one of them is the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. We sure could use a nice, strong man to accompany us, you know? Okay, let's go see what these noises are. I'm curious too. We should probably go in our class armor just in case. Of course. Thank you, Takumi. I'll blow you a thank you kiss too. Now go grab your gear and get in the ring. We transformed and set out into the night. Light rain was falling outside, giving the school a damp, dingy feel. We've been looking for a while now, but I don't see anything strange. Me neither. Maybe I was just hearing things. Don't let your guard down yet, Nozomi. What if some prowler emerges from the shadows and suplexes you from behind? Okay. I'll be careful. Let's take one more look around before we call it a night. Sounds good. We can't get careless now. Looked like our little investigation was going to end without turning up anything noteworthy. But just as I was beginning to relax... Huh? Where did Moko go? That's weird. She was right behind me a second ago. Wasn't sure how or when it happened. Nozomi and I had gotten separated from Moko. Could have sworn she was still with us when we turned that last corner. Moko? Where are you? She's not answering. You don't think something happened to her, do you? Maybe she just went to the bathroom. I'll go check. I should probably go with you. No, we need to prioritize finding her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Don't worry, it's right near here. We'll meet back here in a little while. Hey, Nozomi. Before I could stop her, Nozomi ran off toward the nearest girl's bathroom. I considered following her, but she was right. Finding Moko came first. She couldn't have gone far. I began retracing my steps, calling Moko's name as I went, but there was no sign of her anywhere. Could she have gone outside? Doesn't seem likely, but I'll check just in case. Whoa, rain's gotten heavier. I didn't think about stopping to grab an umbrella or anything. After a few seconds, I was completely drenched. Rain also made it hard to make out my surroundings very well. Hey, Moko, if you're out here, answer me. No response. That means she's still inside, right? I should head back for now. I don't want to leave Nozomi alone for too long. Not to mention, standing in the rain is making me cold. I need to get back inside soon. Uh-huh. A scream? Was that Nozomi? Sudden cry rang through the night. It had definitely come from inside our school. Or inside the school. Whatever that was, it can't be good. I have to hurry. I ran back into the school and headed in the direction the scream had come from. Oh, I'm playing. I thought it was weird that we saw his model there. It's probably to the right, but I'm gonna go left. Not here, the voice came from the opposite direction. I'm always wrong. It's never left. Zoe, are you okay? Takumi, you have to help. It's the killer. The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again.
They did. And they killed Moko.
What? Now they're after me. What are we going to do? We have to get Moko to the infirmary before it's too late. Okay, just stay calm. Take me to where Moko is. Alright, come on. It's this way. The killer got Moko? This can't be happening, can it? Zombie led me to one of the classrooms on the first floor. I opened the door, but took a step back in terror when I saw what was inside.
No way. It can't be.
Moko lay motionless on the floor, surrounded by an ocean of blood. Her body was torn to shreds, just like Ava's had been. No longer breathing, no longer moving. Her body was just a giant slab of meat.
Come on, Takumi. We have to get Moko to the Revive-O-Matic.
Right. Here, we'll carry her together.
We crouched down beside Moko. Her body was still warm, and soon our hands were covered in her blood. So much blood. Will the Revive-O-Matic even work on her anymore? We still have to try. Hold on, Moko. We're taking you to the infirmary. Let's hoist her up. 1, 2, 3. But just as we were about to get moving... Footsteps? Somebody's coming this way. Zombie noticed them too. She glanced down the hallway, a look of abject horror on her face. Takumi, I'll go see who it is. You stay here. But things get dangerous. Run. Focus on staying alive. Understand? Infuser in hand, I slowly come down the hallway the footsteps were coming from. Huh? There's no one here? The footsteps I heard before had stopped, leaving a deathly silence in their place. Did I just imagine them? No. Nozomi heard them too. Hey, buddy. All of a sudden, the killer was there, black suit and power saw included. How did they get the power saw back? Never mind that. I have to do something. You. How dare you do that to Moko? I found myself raising my infuser and swinging it viciously at the killer.
Yeah.
What? But the knife bounced right off the suit, recoil sending me staggering back. My Hema attacks aren't working. What am I supposed to do? Takumi! Nozomi? Don't come any closer. Get out of here! I can't just abandon you. I'll fight too. It's no good. Hema won't work on them. We have to run. What? But... Come on, this way. Oh, Jesus. We can't actually run. Interesting that we have a model for Nozomi. Huh. I was not ready to actually fucking run. I mean, interesting that we also have a model for the fucking killer, too. That was a bit bizarre. Oh, God. Oh, what the fuck? What do you mean? Dickhead. Huh? We're gonna die. We are going to die. Oh, no, we just have to keep going this way. So, go around here often? You like the school, right? I like the power saw you have. Really shows up, really, brings out your killer vibes. Okay, we literally can't go that way. It's no good. I can't run anymore. Takumi, The zombie was still glancing around nervously. I could see her trembling. Don't worry, it's all going to be okay. I'll think of something. I was doing my best to sound confident, but on the inside I was already choking on my own despair. If hemoanima attacks won't affect the killer, am I going to have to tackle them and try to steal the power saw again? Oh no, they found us. What do we do? Where can we go? We'll have to head outside. Zoe and I ran toward the nearest window, but then...
Damn it! We're too late!
The killer steadily advanced toward us, never saying a word, but brandishing the power saw the whole time. It's hopeless. If we don't do something, we're dead. Even if we escape out the window, this is the 3rd floor. Can I get both of us to the ground safely? I need to make a choice here, and fast. What do I do? I don't fucking know. What do you mean? We jump on the window and we use our body to protect the zombie. If we end up dying, oh well. I don't think we can fight off the killer in this state. We kicked him last time and it worked. I don't think it's working again this time. Jump out of the window, dodge the attack. No, if we dodge the attack, the zombie's gonna die. Jump out the window. We'll dodge the attack, but the zombie will get hit by it. I'm calling it. We're jumping out the window. Ideally, we protect her from the fall. Our body gets recovered by the Revive-O-Matic. I can't afford to die here. It's a desperate move, but I'll bet it all on this.
Nozomi, hold on tight. We're gonna jump.
What?
I grabbed the zombie around the waist and charged into the window with all my might. There was the sound of breaking glass, and then we were in the air. For a moment, it felt like we were floating there in the rainy night sky. But of course, that didn't last. Gravity kicked in, and we fell. My skull slammed into the ground with a dull crack. I can't die yet. I still have so much I need to do. It was no good. My consciousness cut out, abruptly and completely. That's what the Revive-O-Matic is for. That's what the Revive-O-Matic is for. Aha! See? I told you! We're missing a lot of days here. I don't like that. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface of from a very deep place. Where am I?
Takumi, you're awake.
I heard somebody's voice nearby. I turned toward it and found Nozomi's eyes peering into mine. Nozomi. Thank goodness you're alright. I was starting to think you'd never wake up. Huh? How long have I been out? What day is it? Almost 3 full days. It's day 46 now. Do you remember what happened? You grabbed hold of me and jumped out of a 3rd floor window. Yeah, I remember. We were being chased by the killer. I wasn't hurt too badly, but you hit your head and died. But if I'm okay now, then I carried you to the infirmary and put you inside the Revive-O-Matic. Wow. Thanks, Nozomi. You're a lifesaver. Literally. I should be the one thanking you. You saved me from the killer. But even after the machine brought you back, you stayed unconscious. We were all worried. Especially Hideko. Huh? Hideko? Yes, she came to check on you all the time. She even helped take care of you when I needed a break. She seemed so cold when I first met her, but she's actually a very caring person, huh? Really wouldn't have expected Hideko to show that much concern for me. It's nice to know she doesn't hate me after all. But something about Nozomi's story bothered me. So, what about Moko? She didn't make it. I took her to the Revive-O-Matic too, but it was too late. She lost too much blood. I'm sorry, Moko. If only I'd been quicker, I could have saved you. Wasn't your fault, Nozomi. Moko wouldn't want you to blame yourself.
I know, but I just miss her so much.
I wish I could say something to comfort Nozomi, but all I could do was put my hand on her shoulder and let her cry. I'd broken my promise that we would all survive this time. If only we'd found the killer sooner, or if we'd gotten Moko to the infirmary in time. Regret washed over me in waves. Even after coming back in time, I'd failed. Was there any point in going on? I can't quit now. That's not what Moko would have wanted either. Now more than ever, we need to stop the killer. After a while, Nozomi calmed down and went to tell the others that I was awake. She said I should go see everyone in the cafeteria. I should get going soon. Got out of bed, feeling completely normal, So normal, it was hard to believe I'd been dead just a few days ago. Okay, next stop, cafeteria. Oh, Takumi. You son of a bitch. Good to see you back on your feet. Thank goodness. We thought you'd die if you slept much longer. Technically, he did die. It's a good thing we have the technology to bring you back. Sorry to put you guys through all that. Don't worry, I'm fine now. Seriously, dude, you gotta be more careful. We'd really be up a creek if we lost you too. Gaku! I mean... Now, Mr. Maruko didn't mean anything by it. He just lacks any sense of social delicacy. That's rich coming from you. Delicacy? Is that the right word for this context? Like, obviously I know what delicacy means. I didn't think it would... I feel like I don't know, social delicacy seems weird as a phrase. So, you guys know about Moko already. Zoe told us. She said the killer attacked the three of you. Why did you bring me with you that night? I can't believe I missed out on more murder. Quiet, you. Don't make me shove Kyoshiko's perverted sword down your throat. I'll be nice and quiet from now on. Zoe got us all together that morning and told us what happened. We carried Moko's body to the morgue and put it in there for now. So what does the number say though on the life detector? Everyone's faces clouded over as they relived the tragedy anew. I can't fucking read. I knew how everyone felt, of course. For them, this was the first time one of our friends had died. Hold on. You carried Moko to the morgue? What about the drones? I was curious why they didn't activate too, so I decided to look into it. The weird thing is, there's nothing wrong with the drones themselves. They're operating exactly as intended. How can that be? Takumi, what's the meaning of this? You might not believe me, but none of this happened in my future.
I was so determined to save everyone this time. But I couldn't protect Moko. I'm sorry.
Hey man, don't beat yourself up. This is just how war is, you know? That's right, Mr. Sumino. Your time-traveling hijinks don't even come into play here. At this point, it doesn't really matter whether we believe you about that or not. Yeah, I'm just sad about Moko. Why did she have to die? Lady Moko, I swear on the holy Jumanji sword, you shall be avenged. We've been investigating while you were out, Mr. Sumino, but we haven't found anything. The killer remains just as much of a mystery as ever. If we could go over the incident one more time, you two ran from the killer together, correct? Yes, I remember it clearly. I see. Tsubasa, what's the current life sign total? It's 14. That means the killer's still out there. And you were all in your rooms that night, right? That's right. You, Nozomi, and Moko were the only ones who were up. Interesting. Why did Kako seem upset? I feel so bad that I was sleeping like a piece of human trash while all that stuff was going on. It's not like we could help it. It was still in the middle of the night. Could you two please grow a spine? Feeling sorry for ourselves won't bring Moko back. If you've got the energy to spout all that nonsense, why not use it more productively? By finding the killer, for example. Easy for you to say. If Moko got killed, what kind of chance do we have? If you got an idea to kill a freaking power saw murderer without using hemoanima, I'm all ears. Huh? Hey, that's right. The killer had their suit and power saw when they attacked us. That's got to mean they had some spares or something, right? I mean, the ones we found were locked up in the metal shop. Yeah, about that. We checked the locker, and the suit and the power saw were both gone. They're gone? I rushed over to the metal shop to see the locker for myself. The moment I put my hand on the door, it swung open. The combination lock from before was gone. There's nothing in here? How? It was already open when we came to check it out. We didn't find any fingerprints, and there's no sign of the lock being forced either. What? I think it'd be better if you're the only one who knows it, Takumi. So, is it another Takumi? Is that how this happened? Instead of Eito traveling back in time, it's a Takumi who got consumed by Eito's cryptoglobin? So is it just the evil Takumi now? Is that what's happening? Because like she said, unless Yugamu left before. Yugamu wasn't in the room when we set the password. So unless one of them looked over our shoulder, we're the only ones who know. I can't say words. And we literally died. We jumped out the window with Nozomi, and she corroborated our story, meaning it wasn't us as a sleeper agent. It has to be evil Takumi. Kind of defeats the point if just anyone could open this thing. I'm not saying the killer could be one of us or anything, but it's best to keep risks to a minimum, you know? It does make sense from a logical standpoint. It'll mean less chances for this stuff to fall back into the killer's hands. How could this have happened? No one knew the code but me. Did the killer have used telepathy to find out? Anything's possible at this point. How are we supposed to defend against that? I don't want to die. Wait, you're whining. Grow a pair, let's actually do something about it. Maybe you're a chronic loser, but I can still put up a fight in my own losery way. If you need bait to lure the killer out, I'll gladly volunteer. At least then I'll be good for something. No, I'm not losing anyone else. I'm going to find the killer and kill them before they can strike again. Let's search the school again. Everyone, if you notice anything strange, let us know right away. Okay. Kako knows something. Provisions. We split up into groups and spent the rest of the day looking for clues. Just like every other time, we failed to find anything new. No one had the heart to discuss things any further, and day 46 drew to a close. Also, one thing I noticed, Ima has a lot more speaking roles in this route so far.
Get ready for active Davis!
Huh.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable, suffering the insufferable, to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
I can hear the music. That's the sound boss.
They're ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from a vile, barbaric enemy.
What the? That wasn't normal. Did the announcement bug out? Man, why do I feel so hazy? Felt like a thick fog had covered my mind. My body grew lighter and lighter. Feel like going back to sleep. What is it? I was brought back to the land of the living by the unrelenting ringing of my doorbell. It was a close one. I almost went out like a light. I hurried over to open the door. Takumi. Good. You're still safe. Hideko, what happened? What do you mean safe? No time to explain. Use these to plug your ears for now. Hurry. Huh? Earplugs? Without knowing why, I inserted the earplugs Hideko handed me. And she pulled out a notepad, scratched something down, and showed it to me. We're under attack from an enemy who uses special sound frequencies to create illusions. But what? So that announcement just now. Oh, you can't hear me. Give me a sec. I borrowed the pen and notepad from Hideko and hurriedly wrote out a message. What about everybody else? We'll go help them now. Just then, the alarm sounded. Hideko was right. We're under attack.
Intruder defend.
Let's go, Hideko. She read the move of my lips and nodded firmly. We split up to tell everyone about the situation and how to deal with it. Fortunately, no one had been completely entranced by the illusions yet. But since our ears were plugged, we had to deal with the added challenge of coordinating a battle without being able to hear each other. Ow! I'm assuming this is also another battle we can skip. What's with the music there? What the fuck was that all about? That was weird. That cutscene was also a little bit off too, I'm pretty sure. It was very bizarre. Oh, you know what it is? We haven't... When we fought this boss, we were coming back on the bus. We didn't leave through the school. Maybe that's why. Yes, skip. Doing this again. remember, last route was it was a double battle with the time one, the killing game route. Wonder if that's gonna happen here too, or is that gonna be a separate battle later?
I'm the paragon of reverie, Tammy! Oh, you don't have to worry about remembering my name! Your little story ends here, after all! So I kindly request you leave the stage! Hey! You don't seem to be enjoying my dreamy, magical show at all! And let me switch up the program! And put on a performance of hellish agony and death! Yay!
You would think with a boss like this, she would change the background music for this fight. Besides just like the enemies that have like the speakers. Unfortunate. Yep, there he is. So we are doing this.
I am Nike, the paragon of charity. I was too late. You must have suffered so, poor thing. Oh, I wish I could do it all over again. Once again, from the beginning.
Thank you, Yuyak! Now my performance can continue!
Every time I step onto the battlefield, I am filled with nothing but the deepest regret.
Oh, that's right, he's a disco ball. I forgot about this.
To battle!
Well, doesn't matter. It's gonna be skipped anyway. We rewound time and brought her back. This commander wasn't able to turn back time so smoothly before. Must have powered up too. An annoying ability, we'll have to defeat that one first. And I did it. Yay. Oh, finally, we get to actually kill a commander. It's been a while. Good question. Who takes this? Very good question. Who takes this? Fuck it, Kyoshka.
I will claim this one.
Next one, if you get one, I'll give it to Hideko. Gotta give it to the characters I use the most. And Hideko seems like she's gonna stick around for the majority of this route. For once.
This is it.
I'm hoping.
It is done.
Oh, that's right, it's 2. Huh. I didn't even think about this. Did we do this last time? I don't remember. No, that's right, the sponsor took it from us, so we didn't have a choice.
All right. Let me do it. Exquisite.
God, why is she so hot? It's not fair, man. I was gonna ask, I was like, who are they gonna put? Probably whoever I picked last, and they did. Yeah, we freaking won. Keep it down. Your broke boy voice is even more grating than usual. We fought with our ears plugged the entire time. I know it was to stop the auditory attack, but it was exhausting. Yes, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I weren't able to hear each other, and it made for an agonizing fight. Wait, what? That sword can hear? Why didn't you let me enjoy the illusion? I wanted to see the happiest ending of all, where we're all have fun killing each other. You want to hallucinate that badly? Come see me. I've got the good stuff. No way, man. That shit's gone against the goddamn law. Don't make me kill you. Oh, please. It's perfectly legal. Probably. At any rate, it was Takumi and Hideko's quick thinking that saved us and allowed us to react so quickly. Yeah, your experience of the future really saved us this time. Actually, this wasn't... Oof. Hideko suddenly pinched my arm, cutting off what I was about to say. Does she not want them to know it was her idea? I mean, exactly. I remembered how this commander fought back in my future. Good thing we made it in time. If you remembered, why couldn't you have told us earlier? Maybe then I wouldn't have had to experience the nasty illusion of my dear sister backhanding me when I tried to follow her into the bathroom. That wasn't an illusion. I'm just glad we managed to defend the academy without anybody getting hurt. Yes, it's up to us to fight harder now. Romoko. You guys must be tired. Let's all rest up. I'll see you tomorrow. We won the battle and parted ways in a friendly mood. Hideko alone said nothing. She was gazing at the sky and appeared to be thinking deeply about something. How did she know this commander used sound waves to create illusions? Was it another one of those secrets she couldn't tell me about? Would she ever take me into her confidence? I went back to my room with my heart feeling weighed down. I was so tired that I fell clean asleep before very long. Day 48. Almost halfway through this.
Get ready for your prep. Be ready to.
Another morning, feeling really hungry. I was still a little sluggish from the battle yesterday. My stomach felt so empty that it hurt. I had to eat something and soon. Ready to go to the cafeteria, Beats asked Tsubasa for today's lifetime count too. Walked out my door just like normal, but then... Next thing I knew, I was standing by the pool in the leisure lounge, spacing out and still feeling hungry. Huh? What's wrong with me today? I definitely got to the cafeteria after leaving my room, but I didn't get the impression I'd eaten anything. Hard to imagine I'd been that hungry and not found anything I actually wanted to eat. And why did I come here afterwards, of all places? I had no reason to be in the leisure lounge, apart from being so tired. I did die pretty recently, after all. Maybe I'll rest here for a while before I get back to the search. The organic life count inside the school was still 14. There'd been no change at all since Moko's death. Losing our comrade like that had inspired us to pull together, but there's no telling how long our morale would last. Fear of the killer had crept into our hearts, and it was starting to feel like we'd never fully dispel it. Free time. Sure, man. Like I said, at this point, it's just gathering materials to boost everyone up. Plants, I guess. That's the game plan. Hideko, Nozomi, Kyoshika. That's what it was.
Time to get moving.
I forget every time, like an idiot. Forest. Is there not a closer checkpoint? There is, I've just never hit it. You see the stars in the top right? Think? I don't know where the star is. What the fuck's a star? Am I blind? Am I stupid? It's left. Sure. Yeah. Cool.
Yes!
I didn't even read that. I'm just like, I'll pick the last one. Damn it.
Yes!
time to move. How's this? Broken. Ready whenever. Out of my way. Time for battle. Die. Balance. Time to move. Take this. Time for battle. How's this? My turn. Out of my way. How unsatisfying. 2 arms! Yeah!
Let's do this! Here!
Onward! My senses are greatly heightened. Leave it to me. Flash!
There we go. No potions used.
We did it!
Cool.
I picked this one up.
Mushrooms. Every time I pick bamboo shoots, I get hurt for it.
Here's something.
What?
Cool. Fuck. Interesting you took me that way. I mean, that works. Some.
Yes!
Cool.
Look what I found.
Would like to get max plants on this. Yellow. Fuck. Oh my lord. Don't eat. Fuck it, we're at max.
This should work.
I'm not too concerned as long as I get stuff at this point. Not every exploration needs to be optimized at this point. Probably just do quick exploration then. Now that I think about it. Another day without catching the killer. I could feel our repeated failure eating away at me. I didn't know how much more of this I could take. Just have to search even harder tomorrow. Trying to stack myself up, I got into bed and closed my eyes. As I drifted off to sleep, my thoughts were full of the friends I'd lost, both in my first timeline and this one. Day 49. Something's definitely happening day 50, right? There's no way something doesn't.
Get prepped, be ready.
It's morning. I didn't have any dreams last night, but I slept pretty well. You don't want to see me this early. Still half asleep, I shuffled over to the door and opened it to greet my visitor. Hello, Takumi. Sorry to call on you so early. Falco, what's up? You okay? It's about the last time the killer appeared. There's something I haven't told you. Huh? You mean the night Moko was killed? Yeah. We said we were all in our rooms back then, but actually, I noticed something strange, so I went out to investigate it myself. You did? I got up for a drink of water during the night, and I heard Nozomi scream. I was worried, so I went to find her, and then I found Moko's body in that classroom. And? Did you see the killer too? No. I'm sorry. After I saw Moko, I wasn't thinking straight. I just screamed and ran away. I was going back to the roof to tell the others, but then I heard some footsteps coming down the hallway. I thought it might be the killer, so I ran into the bathroom and hid in one of the stalls. I'd stay there the whole rest of the night. But I don't understand. Why didn't you tell us this sooner? If my dear brother found out, he'd have overreacted and made me sleep in his room again. But I thought I should mention it now, just in case. I'm sorry it took so long. Okay. Thanks for coming clean. I'm just glad you're okay. That must have been very scary for you. No, I was fine, but I really regret not fighting alongside the rest of you from the start. I want to get stronger and fight the invaders on my own terms. But first, we have to take the killer down. Let's both give it our all, Takumi. Absolutely. I know we'll get through this if we work together. Right. Falco gave me a determined smile and bounded away, looking a lot more motivated than before. I'll keep this a secret from Ema for now. It's not like anything actually happened to her. All right, back to business as usual today. We can't just sit around while the killer's still on the loose. So let's see how... Well, first, did I get enough materials for upgrading? And if I did, for who? Do this to max. Yeah, that's fine. That going to max is fine. Hideko, right? Uses both. I mean, thankfully, because she uses both, I don't have to worry too much about how much I have. Ideally. Now I only have cloth. But now the Hideko's maxed out. Nanami uses rocks and cloth, huh? Yeah, Gaku it is, I guess. Why not? I have it, so might as well use it. Oh, what a BP. Huh, it's been a while. Alright, let's see how the quick exploration works. Simple, that's what it is. Sure. How does this work? Interesting. So if you want to like focus on one specific thing, you're not going to be able to. So it's definitely better to do manually.
Well then.
But it saves a lot of time. Today flew right by. We keep looking and looking, but we still have no idea where the killer's hiding. Should we try searching outside again? I'm still curious about how all those invaders died. No, we have to focus on the killer. The life sign total hasn't changed, so they must be in the school somewhere. I tossed and turned in bed as I thought the matter over, but then I suddenly got really sleepy. Before I knew it, I'd fallen into a deep, deep sleep. Day 50.
Get ready. You're stepping on. I'll give them to you.
Still haven't got that gift. You piece of shit, man. Made it to day 50, huh? Technically, this is the halfway point, but it feels like we still have a long way to go. Better go to the cafeteria. Maybe Tsubasa's device will say something different today. When I reached the cafeteria, everyone else was there too, having breakfast. Despite what the announcement said, the courtyard was already unlocked a long time ago. And where's the present he promised to give us? Are you saying there's no gift? No, everything is lies. Everything is lies. She said that last time too. Any gift from a piece of scrap metal like that would it be worth a second glance anyway? Aren't you curious though? I figure it's got to be something pretty special for a big milestone like this. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy. So perhaps salmon roe manju with custard, or a new human guinea pig for my experiments, or a coupon for a 24-hour consequence-free murder spree. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. If I could ask for anything, I wouldn't mind some human rights. Of course, I'd have to start resembling an actual human being first. I'm sorry I even mentioned it. I should just be grateful that I'm allowed to breathe the same air as everyone else. I decided to leave everyone to their conversation and took a seat at the edge of the group. How about you, Hideko? If you could pick, what would you want as a present? That's right, she wasn't here for this. Nothing in particular comes to mind. I prefer adding to my collection through my own efforts. Oh, what do you collect, Hideko? It's a secret.
Hey!
What, is it that bad? It ain't something that's against school rules, is it? Wouldn't you like to know? Darn it, not getting something we were supposed to get makes me feel like I've lost out. Can we at least get a better breakfast than usual? You use the ration-o-matic for that. Not talking about the actual food, more like the vibe, you know? So, a breakfast party. You're the type of party animal with an idealized image of Christmas, aren't you? Who said anything about Christmas? And even if I was, what's wrong with that? I grew up dirt poor and never got to enjoy any special events before. Party people in the world should just drop dead, but parties themselves should live on forever. It's such a classy move for someone to die at a party during a blackout. Kyo-ho-ho. Don't joke about that stuff. I'm still in shock about Moko's death. But the fact that the killer hasn't killed us all at once means they enjoy taking their time and making us squirm. So when you think about it, this is actually the perfect time for a party. Yeah, the chance to see the looks on our faces change from joy to abject terror would be real tempting. I assume. You're saying we should throw a party to bait the killer into attacking again. It's worth a try, I guess. If they don't show up, we could just treat it like a regular party and enjoy ourselves. I suppose that would be alright. What do you think, Takumi? I don't mind trying it, but let's make sure we have a real plan in place. Yeah, we'll throw down the moment the killer shows up. This'll learn him for sneaking around and picking us off like a coward. And without further ado, let us party the day away. You don't have to tell me twice. I'll go get everything ready. One thing led to another, and before we knew it, we decided to throw a party that night to celebrate making it to day 50. We weren't going to do anything special, just eat whatever we could get the ration-o-matic to spit out. We busied ourselves with the decorating and the other preparations, and the time for the party soon arrived. Is it a festival in the gym, or is it outside? Oh, it's different. Wow, this is unexpectedly nice. The fruits of our combined labor. Even the holy Jumanji sword approves. Heh, pretty nice, huh? Don't be shy, everyone. Eat as much as you want. Falcon directed the food preparation, and I helped. My dear sisters' canapes are to die for? Canapes? I've never seen that. There's also chocolate kimchi, fish roe custard, and liver sashimi whipped cream. Are you sure they're not penalties for losing a bet? The menu makes it clear this is a party for the unwashed masses, but I suppose I can lower myself once in a while. You do at least have caviar, yes? Wine goes well with caviar. Unfortunately, this place isn't stocked with alcohol. Of course not. What if there were an attack? I thought you were supposed to be the model student around here. Can we get this party started already? The food's gonna get cold. Has anyone seen the party poppers? I thought we made some earlier. Oh, sorry. We did make some using the gift-o-matic, but I forgot to take them out of the machine. By way of apology, please put my useless body in a cannon and blow me up as dirty fireworks instead. There's no need for that. I'll go get them. You said you left them in the gift-o-matic, right? What? But Takumi. I'll be fine. Just stay here and have some fun, okay? Are we gonna meet the killer? Is that what happens? This is the perfect scenario. They're all having fun while we go and die. The gift-o-matic is in the rec room. That's on the 3rd floor. Very specifically have to go up. See? And I'm assuming I can't fast travel? Nope. Yup. Can I go in the room? Nope. Something crazy is gonna happen. I don't know what though. I'll assume the killer shows up. That would make the most sense. I can go left or right. Interesting. I'm gonna go around just in case. Obviously, you can just go up the school stairs because there's a set of stairs on each side. Okay, nothing at least. That's the leisure lounge. All right. Party poppers. Ah, here they are. Now that I've got these, I don't need to hang around here anymore. I should get back. Thankfully, nothing bad happened to me on my way out. The others must have started the party without me. I could hear their voices echoing down the hall as I approached the cafeteria. Oh, that was just a red herring? Really? They're just like, they think something's gonna happen to them, so we make them play it. Dickheads. Hey, I've got more food to serve up. Someone bring me the plates. I think we run out already. Do you want to use my useless body as a replacement? I don't think that's gonna work. Plus, it's not exactly hygienic. The holy Jumanji sword is my friend. I know she'll be gentle with me. I'm so glad you found someone just as degenerate as you. You two deserve each other. I keep telling you, I'm not a degenerate. I still can't believe you're getting drunk on non-alcoholic drinks. Loosen up that robe and go lie down or something. Stew's up. Who wants to do a blind tasting? I threw in a ton of mystery meat. I don't recommend invader meat as an ingredient. It's all fat and sinew. You mean you've eaten it before? Sister dearest, why do you look so excited by that idea? Setting off the party poppers would be redundant at this point. Takumi, you're back. We were starting to wonder if you were all right on your own. Thanks, Suzomi, but I'm fine. Seems like all I do lately is make you worry. Not at all. In fact, I'm grateful. You're working so hard to keep this team together. Just don't do anything reckless, okay? I don't want you jumping out of any more windows. I know that. I'll hold you to that. Zombie looked so much like Kadoa when she smiled that I had to turn away for a moment. probably have the weirdest look on my face right now. I can't let her see me like this. Nozomi, get away from that miscreant. His perversion might be contagious. Oh, Kanata. Sorry, Takumi. I better go talk to her. Sure, take your time. I grabbed a drink and sat down in the corner of the cafeteria. It didn't look like the killer was going to show up, but we still have to be careful. Just then, I felt someone beside me. May I sit with you? Huh? Hideko? Disappointed that I'm not Nozomi? Quit kidding around. Go ahead and sit if you want. Thank you. I'll do just that. Hey, you helped take care of me while I was knocked out, right? I never got to thank you for that. It was nothing. I just wanted our leader to be back in action as soon as possible. Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I wasn't reading anything into it. I was concerned about you too, you know. I don't know what I would have done if you've never woken up. Oh? I had no idea. Sorry to make you worry. But I get you something as a combined thanks and apology gift. Is there anything you'd like? What? Oh, right. You said you prefer to get the things you want yourself. Well then, how about a soft vinyl figure. Huh?
I collect them. Ones of cats. I like cats.
Damn it, she's gonna endear herself to me. Oh, god damn it, I love Hideko.
Ideally, I'd like a calico.
Calico cat figure. Huh. What's that look for? Sorry, I was just trying to square you being a cat lover with the image I had of you. Just what is that supposed to mean? I mean it in a good way. You're kind of like a cat yourself. You act like a queen. I never know what you're thinking. And you don't let people get close to you unless it's on your own terms.
But on the other hand, you do have a softer side. And it can be pretty cute when you let it show.
What?
He doesn't even know what he's doing. Oh, I was talking about cats. Cats are cute that way, you know. Yes, they certainly are. Hey, what's with the sickeningly wholesome atmosphere over here? You better not be trying to seduce Mistress Hideko, Takumi. Of course I wasn't. Quiet, Normie. Get your good vibes out of here. Although, it might be fun to see a role reversal of Mistress Hideko getting dominated for a change. Hey, you guys, come join us. We can't start without you. Yeah, hurry. We're gonna cut the cake. We'll be right there. The party carried on late into the night, and for the first time in a while, the school was filled with laughter. We didn't succeed in drawing the killer out, but it had been worth doing for the good memories alone. If only it could have been like this for our entire stay at the academy. As I lay in bed that night, I couldn't help thinking about what might have been if I'd done things differently. Day 51. Oh yeah, this is definitely the Hideko romance route though. I'm all fucking for it though. First Tsubasa, now Hideko.
Get prepped, be ready to...
This game is being real good to me right now. Ugh, morning already. I feel weirdly tired this morning. Maybe I'll just take 5 more minutes. Ugh, all the times. Who the fuck's at my door? I dragged my heavy body out of the bed and begrudgingly opened the door. Standing there on the other side was Tsubasa. Not someone who I would expect, huh? Yugamu? What do you want? This early, too. Things have taken a turn for the worse. I need you to come with me. What? Huh? Hey, wait up. Yugamu looked uncharacteristically serious. That couldn't be a good sign. Hoping that I was wrong, I ran after him. But the place he led me to, the sight I saw there, only confirmed my worst fears. Oh.
What?
Huh. Talk him out of all people you would have to do while he was sleeping, because you wouldn't have a chance otherwise. It was a sight that had become sickeningly familiar. A huge pool of blood with a corpse in the middle of it. Given whose room we were in, it could only be one person.
Takemaru!
I smelled blood when I got up this morning. I followed my nose and found Takemaru's door was ajar. I decided to take a look inside and, well, you can see for yourself.
No! This can't be!
Why? Judging from how wet the blood is, he hasn't been dead very long. Still too long for the Revive-O-Matic to fix him, though.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. The killer knows about the Revive-O-Matic and knows that he has to drain a lot of blood out of us, making more sense that it has to be one of us, in quotations, possible future other timeline Takumi. Faced with the sight of Takamato's mangled body, all I could do was stand there in shock. But the others had heard me screaming and came to investigate. When they saw what had happened, they screamed too. The whole place erupted in chaos and confusion. It took a while for everyone to calm down. Later that day in the afternoon, we took Takamato's body to the morgue, placed a grave marker in the courtyard for him. I swore I wouldn't lose anyone else, but this keep happening. Would anyone like some sea cucumber sandwiches? I've got natto over rice with bananas and whipped cream too. Should I take that as a no? Too bad. I think this turned out pretty well. How could anyone eat after seeing what we saw this morning? I totally could, but I feel like everyone will get on my case if I look too happy. Do whatever you want. You gotta eat like a pig, degenerate that he is. Don't get me wrong, I feel bad for Takamado, but that doesn't mean I don't still have an appetite. Hey, Tsubasa, what's the organic life count in the school right now? Or school now? 13. Takamado's gone, but the killer's still out there somewhere. I'd say the murder occurred sometime between midnight and daybreak. Did anyone see anything strange during that time? Yugama's question was greeted with silence, either because no one had anything to say, or they just couldn't bear to speak. I wonder why the killer went after Takamado, and why did they have to kill him in such a cruel way? Yo-ho-ho, no reason. No reason at all. I told you, right? This killer enjoys killing.
Taking their time picking us off one by one is just more fun for them.
The blackguard. What kind of barbarian sits on the sidelines and revels in the suffering of others? Takamado's wounds were the same as Ava and Moko's. He must have been torn apart by the power saw just like they were. That's if the same culprit is behind it. Huh? What do you mean, Hideko? Nothing. Just thinking out loud. More importantly, we need to make plans for the future. Clearly, we aren't safe in our rooms anymore. Hey, that's right. Where are we supposed to sleep now? Let's all stay in the gym tonight. The killer probably won't attack if we're all together. What? You expect me to sleep with the rest of you peasants? Kurata, now's not the time for that. Please, just go along with it. I've always wondered whether you sleep in that dumb mask too. Guess this is my chance to find out. If you dare to peek at me, I'll call my father and have him fire a nuke at you. And blow the whole school away. Isn't there technically a risk that the killer will strike and take us all out at once? Some of us will have to take shifts staying awake on lookout. We'll do it in pairs. From now on, no one is to wander the school around on their own. Understood? One more thing. We should probably keep our class armor on even when we go to bed. You want us to sleep in that? We need to be ready in case of emergencies. I know it's not exactly comfy, but just bear with it for now. If that's what you think is best, I'll do it. We should probably go prepare the gym to make it a little more livable. If you don't mind having a filthy marmot like me in your personal space, I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what to do. Okay? Let's decide on our rules and get started. I'll go get some supplies. We began working on converting the gym into a temporary living space. By the time we were done setting up beds and bringing in supplies, it was already night. Yeah, this is the same as the... What's the killing game route as well? No, it's the mystery route. That's what it was. Which means we might hit the story lock here, because everything's playing similarly to the mystery route. Speaking of, do I know what, Nope. Previous YouTube comment mentioned that, apparently you get the route name for when you finally hit an ending in the route. And I haven't yet somehow, so I've been hitting all the right choices. Figure it out eventually. Anyways. Phew. Well, it looks better than it was, at least. Ugh, I'm beat. I'd love to fix it up some more, but this will have to do for now. No point in dragging it out. Be careful, Kyoshika. If you start messing around with that sword of yours in here, you'll be charged with public indecency. Oh, you're right. That was a close one. I'll have to be more careful. Try to be more careful with what you say, too. Where are the other 6?
You never will.
Is it that late already? I didn't realize the announcement played in here as well.
Huh, I figured that would, like, cut off. I didn't think we'd still be looking at the screen.
We should call it a night.
Oh, they are here.
Sticking to our original routine will help keep us on an even keel.
Oh man, I usually stay up all night playing games. This sleeping in the gym thing stinks.
Just bear with it. We'll have to get used to taking lookout shifts too.
If my raggedy mongrel breath gets too much for anyone, feel free to strangle me in my sleep.
Obviously, we're not going to do that. All right, lights out time. Everyone into your class armor.
So began our first night of sleeping together in the gym. Of course, it would still be okay for us to go to our rooms during the day to shower and get anything we needed, so long as we didn't go alone. Between the unfamiliar surroundings and the shock of Takemoto's death, though, none of us were likely to sleep well that night. Well, except for Dadami. Maybe Ima, too.
Be ready to...
Ooh, interesting view. Morning again. Wait a second. Where am I? The ceiling seemed unfamiliar. I panicked for a brief moment, and then I remembered. We all slept in the gym last night for safety. I stepped out from behind the improvised curtains surrounding my bed and saw that Tsubasa was also awake. Morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I know I didn't. I don't think any of us did. What's the life sign total? 13. No change from yesterday. I guess we should search the school again today. I guess so. I feel like we've just looked about everywhere already, though. And it still didn't do any good. Takemoto still got murdered. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to sound so negative. Even if things look hopeless, we need to keep going. I'll go wake the others up. Tsubasa smiled, looked forced. No one wanted to admit it, but this extreme situation we'd been put in was wearing us down little by little. As per my suggestion, we spent the day searching for clues about the killer. We split into 3 groups of 4. I was with Hideko, Nozomi, and Gaku. Looks like we're ready to go. Let's stick together and work hard today. We'll leave the particulars of where we search and what to do to you, Takumi. I was reading that weirdly. I was reading it as like what to do to you, Takumi. Like what to do to him specifically, not what to do, you know, whatever. I'm sick. That's my excuse. Don't pick anywhere dark or dirty or dangerous, alright? I can't deal with that crap right now. Now that I'm put on the spot, I'm not sure what to say. Then again, there's no need to overthink it. We just have to try and cover as much ground as possible. Oh. Hey! First time we get free time, like in a different spot, I think, right? I guess because our makeshift sleeping place is there, but still. It's actually pretty interesting. Oh, we can go to our room. Can we interact with anything? Oh, what the fuck? Huh. I guess that makes sense. We don't travel alone, right? How bizarre. Maybe dialogue for this? Nope. Hey, you want to look at this drawer where I have a serial killer's murder notes? I promise it's not weird. Anyways, yeah, exploration. Yeah, I guess we just do simple ones. Once again, I don't want to waste too much time. I want to get the story done, so. I just gotta hope I get lucky with them.
You never will then.
No new information today, huh? I heaved a deep sigh of frustration. We still weren't getting anywhere. I laid down on my simple camp bed, but then a shadow fell across the dividing curtain. Come on, Takumi. It's our turn to go on lookout. It was Nozomi. I forgot we were getting paired up tonight. Sure, I'll be right there. After the nighttime announcement, the lights of the gym dimmed. Nozomi and I sat awake, wrapped in our blankets. This almost feels like we're staying up late without our parents knowing. Yeah, I remember I used to sleep over at a friend's house and stay up like this too. You two must have been very close. Do you think she's still okay up there on the satellite? I don't know. I hope so. That's not true. You are Katawa, Nozomi. I don't know how you forgot, but that's who you are. I was tempted to come clean and tell her everything. I had to make a supreme effort to keep my mouth shut. But if I'm being honest, I was a little scared of you when we first met. And I still don't like that you know so much about me from the Nozomi in your future. That makes sense. Must be kind of unnerving. But you protected me from the killer, even at the cost of your own life.
I'll always be grateful to you for that. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Of course I'm going to help if one of my friends is in danger. The me from your previous 100 days must have really trusted you. I think I understand why now. So, could you please tell me what happened between us last time? Well, I planned on putting off telling Zombie about Katawa until everything was settled, but she spoke with an encouraging smile. She must have seen me hesitating. Sorry, it wasn't fair of me to spring that on you. I promise you'll tell me someday. Yeah, I think I can do that. It's a promise, okay? Now we both have to survive. We looked at each other and nodded. We passed the rest of our shift talking in hushed voices and stifling our laughter so we wouldn't disturb the others. The night passed by peacefully with no activity from the killer or the invaders. This weird state of limbo continued for the next couple of days. Day 53. Day 54. Day 55. We're gonna hit a loading screen, because whatever it's... Day 56, wait. Loading screen, there we go. Day 57. Now we stop, right? Yep.
Get prepared. Be ready
to... It's morning. I better get up. Got to my feet and stretched my tired body. I was finally starting to get used to these camp beds. As I was getting dressed, I could hear sounds of the others stirring as well. Huh? Maybe we should go to the cafeteria and... The alarm?
Intruder defense.
Ah. Who's left? What commanders are left? What? Seriously? An attack first thing in the morning? Everybody, wake up and get ready. We've got a battle on our hands. It's time to engage the enemy. Let's protect the school. Oh, ow! We're doing it in the gym. Well, why do we need to do this? We sleep in our class armor. I mean, obviously they want to play the cutscene because it's cool as hell, but it's like we sleep in our class armor. There's no need to do this. That was kind of the whole point. Dude, now we got all our beds dirty, man. All that blood's everywhere. Also, the song is still different. Is that because of the route we're on? I thought that was because of the sound boss. I didn't notice in the killing game route. Is that sound is the sound different depending on the route you're on, or is it only for this route? I'd have to go back and look. I have to remind myself when I'm done with this recording to check back on my killing game route, because it's definitely different. Huh. I can skip this battle. Who is this commander? We fought the Scythe, Idol. We fought Ava. She's dead. We fought the 3. We fought the cannon. We fought the worm because the worm and cannon fused. Fought the Idol and time guy. Who's left? Oh yeah, this one that I don't know what it does. This is Paragon of Harmony, Zenta. We fought this in the last route, in the killing game route, but I don't know, we didn't fight him in the main timeline if I remember correctly. So I don't know what the fuck he does. Oh, do we fight Quenzilla? No, right? I think Quenzilla is the only one we haven't fought. The onion one, they call it.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
Yeah, they said that last time. I don't recall anything coming from that. Is that gonna affect us here?
Prepare yourselves, invaders.
Huh. If I remember correctly, then when Zentos said that, nothing happened. Right? Oh god, I'm so forgetful. I don't think anything happened. So, either that or I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure nothing happened. Tsubasa.
Me?
Yep. You need to get more. You need more voltage gain. That actually makes me wonder, can you replay fights and just keep getting commander kills and like grind it that way? Haven't thought about it. Could I just keep going back to before fights and just like skip ahead, get more?
It's done.
That seems like a really... I feel like the game has to have something built in to prevent that from happening. Because then I can just keep going back. All right, skip all the fights, skip all the dialogue, get to more commander absorptions, and just keep doing that, right? Is that something I can do? Until we managed to clinch another victory in the day's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, bringing an end to our 57th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 58.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Oh, I didn't realize we were changing groups. The group for today is Gaku, Shoma, and Yugamu. Gaku again. Interesting. Now then, what should we do today? I'm going to test that theory right now. So, chapter select. We're here. Yeah, battle. Start of day. Ah, shit. Fuck. I need to pause the game. I just gave it to Tsubasa. Shut up. Okay, how many does Tsubasa have right now? Report card. I have 4. Hideko has 3. Ganami has 1. Eito has 2, but he's dead. Tsubasa has 3. That was me just giving her 1. 1, 1, 3. Okay, 4. So 4 and then 3 for Tsubasa. So if I go chapter select and I go here, can I just grind commander absorptions? Oh, you can skip that. I was holding circle. Shut up. Ooh, okay. She's still at 3. Hold on. We might be able to. Now I really want to test this theory. Can you just grind commanders? There's no way. Because then the fastest way to do it would be the double commander battle. It just you get 2 every time. There's no way that happens, right? There's no way that works that way. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. Shut up. Yes, skip. There's no way it works. There's no way this works. Wave 2. You get the commander. Which also doesn't have a cutscene. So it makes me wonder what the fuck, what is this commander's deal? Every other commander had a cutscene from when they showed up. This is the only one that didn't. So I don't know what their deal is. Oh my god, who's the stand in JoJo? Where it's like his stand activates from him dying? It's JoJo Part 5. I just don't remember the name. Is that what this is? They have to die for their ability to work?
I am...
Shut up. Yeah! Are you serious? You can just grind this out? That's insane. You're joking. I feel like this is a major oversight. Well, I'll take it to 5. Fuck it, but there's no way this works like that, right? You can't skip this cutscene, by the way. So I was at 4. This should put me to 5 then, right? Yeah. Because it kept track of Tsubasa's at 3.
This is it. You're finished.
Either it plays out the cutscene and says you don't gain anything from it. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Hold. Summation complete. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my god, it still goes. No way. You're lying. Oh my god, you can cheat the system. What? You can cheat the system? That's insane. You could just grind out commander absorptions. I don't know why I've never thought about that earlier. Huh. That's insane. You can just make everyone broken then, because that ups voltage gain. Huh. I mean, granted, you have to take the time to do it. Yeah, I'm at 5 now. And Tsubasa still has 3. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh my god, you could just break the game. You can just do like one attack and gain 100% voltage. Oh my god. I might unironically do that. It'd be very fucking funny. It's not even a glitch, it's just literally reloading. That has to be an oversight. I don't know, they put so much effort into this game. There's no way they overlooked that. That's baffling. That is baffling to me that that happens. Regardless, simple exploration until I get enough to upgrade someone to max. I don't know who yet, but I'll figure it out. That's insane. So that, hey, if you're having trouble with the game, just do that once you get to this point, right? I don't know how you would. The game seems... I wouldn't say the game is difficult, per se. Especially with how I play. It can be challenging at times, but I wouldn't say difficult specifically. Total number of life forms inside the school is still 13. We had nothing to show for all the searching we've been doing, and we were starting to get desperate. If we could just get one clue, one new piece of information. Just as I was thinking that, my eye fell on a pile of supplies we'd placed at the edge of our living space. You know, I forgot about it until now, but I still had those old books in my desk, the diary and the history book, both of which mentioned the killer. I kept quiet about them to avoid causing further confusion, but how much worse could I make it at this point? I should tell the others. Now's not the time to be holding anything back. Before I do that, maybe I should check the library one last time. There might still be something in there that I missed. Maybe tomorrow will be the day we finally have a breakthrough. I went to bed that night feeling a strange mixture of frustration, fear, and a tiny little bit of hope.
Get preppy, ready to...
It's morning. Looks like nothing happened last night either. The plan for today is to search the library for any relevant information. As for breakfast, I'll get it later. I wasn't especially hungry, so I put on some clothes and headed straight for the library. Alone? I thought the whole point is that we weren't going alone. Should we bring Dotami at the very least, because she knows about it? Alright, let's see if there's anything important in here. Started with the shelves I'd only skimmed past before, and started taking out books one by one. I worked in silence for a while, and then a scrap of paper fell out from between 2 books. What's this? Seems like a couple of pages have been torn out of another book and crammed in here, or in there. I ran my eyes over what was written on them, and froze on the spot. Strange Tales of the School, the legendary serial killer. The following is a work of fiction. All resemblance to actual events, persons, or organizations is completely coincidental. You've got to be kidding me. The other one was missing some pages. I grabbed the history book and turned it to the back, and I held the pages I just found up to the frayed edges. They lined up perfectly. Page numbers tracked too, and the text was the same size and font as the rest of the book. So this was just a story after all. The legendary serial killer wasn't real, somebody made it up. The shock of that revelation hit me like a ton of bricks, and I collapsed to the floor.
But there was a killer in the diary, too. What's that all about?
They probably read the book and got inspiration from it, and they're just copying it. I struggled to make sense of things, but I couldn't think clearly. Those few pages had wiped out any motivation I had to keep searching. I felt like I was right back to square one. I spent the rest of day 59 just spacing out and letting time flow around me. Alright, day 60.
Today, honestly, I'm kind of out of... Anyway, okay?
Fighting with hope, huh? Could have sworn I felt a lot more hope when I reached this point last time around. In comparison, right now, excuse me. Yeah. For being hunted down by a serial killer we can't even find, let alone defeat. Come on, get a hold of yourself, Takumi. Your team needs you. With that thought giving me courage, I began my 60th day at the academy. Today, I was in a group with Imo, Kako, and Dotami. Sure, man. How much materials do I have? Decent amount. Anything or anyone I can upgrade? I forget we travel with them. Probably myself to max, since we use all of them, so it's the least amount. Yeah, honestly. Won't have enough. Oh, I forget it moves to the bottom. No, don't have BP. Unfortunate. Almost at max though. I have the most of cloth. Does anyone use just cloth? Gaku, that's right. Of course. Sure. Alright, simple explorations. This will be the route where I try to upgrade everyone. Once again, it's much faster, so I can just,
Move out!
get more story. Ideally.
You know, will then.
Another day's over. After checking the schedule for the night's lookout shifts, I flopped down onto my bed. Will killers show up tonight? If they do, when will they strike? And where? Thinking over the past attacks and trying to find some pattern in the madness, I found myself starting to drift off. There was no attack that night, and day 60 ended quietly and peacefully. Day 61. I forget you can skip that. How bizarre.
Yeah, be ready to.
Another morning. I hadn't decided on a plan for today yet, but I knew I should do what I could to prepare for any future emergencies. As I was idly turning some ideas over in my head. How dare you lay hands on that without my permission? You'll pay for this, peasant. What was that? I heard Kanata's voice raised in anger on the other side of the gym. I scrambled to get dressed and hurried over to see what was up. Come on, it was just curry. You can spare a little of it, right? Just curry? That was my family recipe you're talking about. It's about 1,000,000 years too soon for you to lay your filthy hands on high-class cuisine like this. Guys, do you have to do this first thing in the morning? What's going on here? Kanata made some of her special curry, and Gaku ate it without asking. Yeah, fuck Gaku. You don't do that. It's the one thing I'll go against Gaku for. Because of that, Lady Kanata erupted like a volcano, and is starting to spew lava all over the place. So Gaku stole curry, and Kanata is mad. That's the gist of it? Don't you start lumping it in with regular curry, too. Suzuki curry is an irreplaceable cultural heritage asset. I put so much love into mixing it, cooking it, spooning it into a cooler box to eat later. I even sing it lullabies before bed. For a filthy peasant like you to sneak in and make off it while I slept. Don't think you'll get off easy for this. Just committing suicide isn't going to cut it. What part of that is getting off easy? You are the one in the wrong here, Gaku. The least you can do is slice your stomach open to atone. Nay, allow me to behead you. I promise to make it quick. Whoa. I'm sorry, okay? I got really hungry during the night, and since we're not allowed to walk around on our own anymore, I figured there'd be no harm in just taking a little. So that's how it is. I remember something like this playing out last time as well. Back then, the teams for the two academies hadn't gotten used to each other yet, so it escalated really quickly. Of course, we're all just one big team now, so I'm sure Kanata will.
I'll never forgive you for this, you thieving little gutter rat!
You sent him flying!
Why is that voiced? Magnificent, Lady Kanata. I could never hope to pull off a technique like that. Darn it. After I apologized and everything. You should have been more careful. I might not have noticed if you hadn't spilled it on your shirt. This is just one more reason I hate having to stay here with all of you. That killer has a lot to answer for. Hey, I don't like it either. I'd never have taken that curry if we weren't in this crazy situation. Except he totally did in my future. Gaku's apologized, so how about you let him off the hook, Kanata? With everything that's going on, we need to stay unified. Next time I catch you doing something like that, I'll boil you, mash you, and stick you in a stew. I'll be careful. Isn't that the whole potatoes thing, right? For like Lord of the Rings? Never seen the movies. All's well that ends well, I suppose. This incident has left me exhausted, though. Me too. The way we are now, even little things like this have the potential to tear us apart. Everyone's feeling the strain of the situation. I'm no exception. When we're not fighting the invaders, we're living in fear of the killer. We get no time to relax at all. It's no wonder we're all going a little crazy. I don't know how much longer we can hold ourselves together. I should probably put those thoughts aside. Thinking about the future would only make it worse. I decided to focus on the here and now. My group for day 61 consisted of me, Tsubasa, Kurata, and Kyoshika. Great time. Sure, man. Once again, I'm just exploring. Simple explorations to get it done quick. And just slowly but surely build up the materials I need.
You will then.
We haven't had any time with Hideko, surprisingly. Figure we would. Phew, what a day. Things have been quiet for the most part, but we are still feeling the effects of Gakudo and Kurata's morning tiff. Maybe because of all the emotional stress, I felt a lot sleepier than usual. Surrendering to the inevitable, I closed my eyes and fell into a deep, dreamless sleep. Day 62.
Be ready to.
We'll be on day 69 soon. Okay, better get dressed and go to the cafeteria. Oh. Wonder where we can find some rare ingredients. Rare ones? You mean like royal jelly or wing of bat or that kind of thing? Kind of, but not exactly. What do you want them for anyway? You planning to cast a curse on someone? No, just to cook with. I feel like we need some new menu items. Everyone's so exhausted. It's more important than ever for us to have nourishing meals. Bravo, sister dearest. You truly are an angel. You offer hope to everyone. Nay, you are the embodiment of hope itself. You're exaggerating. I just want everyone to have nice food, that's all. If we were back home, I'd be able to supply you with the most high-grade ingredients money can buy. There's not a lot I can do here. Best we could do is hope for some rare drops or carve up our enemies after a battle. Maybe not, though. Is Siri's body still around? Are you suggesting we eat him? Hey, if you want good eating, you can't do better than Frog. Their meat's lean, nutritious, and you can get them for free if there's a pond nearby. Frog? Really? Indeed, I've eaten them during my training, and they're most delicious when prepared properly. I've heard they taste like chicken. I might need to psych myself up a little, but I'm willing to try it. It might work, but is there anywhere around here we can find frogs? The best place to find them is somewhere with lots of water. I want to eat frog too. Let me get some. Oh, have you eaten them before, Takumi? Somehow I didn't think you'd be the type. No, I've never tried them, but I really want to now. I mean, if they're that good. And you just got this craving suddenly? Probably think this is weird, but I like to swallow one whole. What? Huh? That is 100% out of pocket. What are you on about? What? Really? Dude, gross. You can get parasites from eating meat raw, you know? If we're talking about swallowing whole, I wouldn't mind trying it with an eyeball. Anyone want to pop one out? Why stop at eyeballs? I'm sure I could find lots of other stuff for you to swallow. I don't really like trying things I can't be sure of, so maybe I'll stick to what I can find nearby. This is a surprising normal attitude for you. I'm so hungry now I can barely stand it. Is the part of my brain that controls hunger gone completely insane? Probably. I don't know what the fuck your hunger thing is all about. You're fucking weird, man. Like you have hunger pains and all this shit. And you're like craving weird foods, not being hungry at all. Okay, time to give it our all. I'm with Shoma, Kyoshika, and Nanami today. And Hideko definitely knows something, but it's just like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's so bizarre. What the fuck? Why are there so many people here?
Move out!
Ooh, that was a good amount for the metal and cloth, plants, whatever. Doesn't matter. Higher amounts than normal, it looked like.
You will then.
It's a while until my lookout shift. I'll get some rest for now. Nothing happened that night, and the curtain fell on my 62nd day at the academy for the second time. Oh, it's been a while since we mentioned it's the second time, specifically. Like, obviously, we mentioned we're from the other timeline, but saying, like, specifically, it's the second time around on this day.
Get prepped, be ready
to... It's morning. Better start work for the day. I got dressed and went to the roof, only to see Hideko coming out of her room. Hi, Hideko. Come to get some of your stuff too? Takumi. Well, what's the matter? Just something on my face?
Oh.
No, I was just thinking about something. Hey, you ready to tell me what it is you've been hiding from me? I took a step closer to Hideko, but then... The alarm? Are we under attack?
In troop defense.
No time to talk. We have to go to the war room. You're right. Let's go. Back again, monsters. I'm going to slice and dice every last one of you and dump you in my curry. Invader curry. This is an ingredient fetch quest now. Ho ho ho. Forget curry. We need to get them away from the school. Let's do this all together. That's right. We have no other choice. Everybody ready? Yes. Let's all get through this together. Ready? Annihilate them. Empty your minds of all other thoughts. Got it. Everybody, let's fight to protect the school. Ow! Also, I normally play this game with one headphone out, because obviously the less you can hear, the louder you talk, so I try not to be too loud. But I kind of want to hear it just for this segment, to see what the distortion, right? See, I think that time was normal. That time was normal, right? Am I stupid? That one sounded normal and the other time sounded different. Am I stupid or am I crazy? Maybe both, but I don't know. I swear it was different.
Not like this!
Oh, we're doing this now.
Help me!
What commanders are left? Like Zenta, I understand.
Does anyone else hear weird voices? Yes, they're all eerie and discordant. What a terrible racket!
Sounds like it's coming from the invaders. Are they talking?
But they're just mindless battle pet specialists created, right?
Either way, it sure is creepy.
Don't listen to them. It's probably just a strategy to confuse us. Focus on protecting the academy. Verily.
Once again, who's the commander for this? I don't remember the commanders. That's on me. I remember all like the early ones.
Phew. We've fended them off for now. But those voices, they still concern me.
What are these things? Why did they start talking all of a sudden?
Is it just a trick to rattle us? Or is there more to it than that?
Looks like there's more of them coming. We'll have to put our questions aside for now.
Well, we know the answer now, but not in this timeline. They're people.
No!
Help me!
Yeah, shut up. Let me skip this battle.
More haters and trolls! I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm gonna gobble up their XP.
Let's get rid of them quick. They're freaking me out.
You win. Huh.
Was that the last of them?
I think so. No sign of reinforcements either.
Weird, that said you win. Why are we still here?
Veshnus didn't show up this time. And neither did any of the other commanders.
Yeah.
How disappointing. I suppose that's all we can expect from these disorganized troops.
I kind of feel bad for them. They never really stood a chance, and they kept saying all that weird stuff. They had nothing to offer whatsoever. They're not even worth making into curry.
Whatever that was about, it's over now. We won!
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Heck yeah! Now they know not to mess with the SGU!
Oh. I figured someone was gonna, like, die right now. After that disappointing battle, we had a victory celebration to overcome our dissatisfaction. It was nice to forget about the killer for a while and see everyone smile again. Konata was in such a good mood that she offered to make her signature curry dish next time we had a party. Before we knew it, we were laughing together like old times, and our 63rd day at Last Defense Academy came to an end. Last time that happened, Takamaru died. Who's dead now? We had a great time, everyone was smiling, being happy, and then someone died. Who is it?
Get prepared. Be ready
to... something like a log last night. I don't feel tired for the battle anymore. Maybe this will be a good day. Got out of bed and was soon ready to start the day's activities. My group for today was made up of me, Gaku, Kyoshika, and Hideko. Okay, no one died. Huh. So far, so good, which makes me a little concerned. Well, regardless. Entrance hall, simple exploration. How much do I have? Materials? Decent amount. Ooh, wrong buns. Oh, no, map is here, that's right. Garage, I guess. $50 of each, huh? Sure. Oh, that took up all the BP, so cool. All right, simple exploration.
Move out.
Yeah, I didn't notice before, but I just noticed there. Also, I think last time as well, that because of the group formations, you're forced to take those people with you. That would have been a decent group because I would have Hideko and Kyoshika.
Well then.
But some of the other groups I wouldn't have done. I feel like I say this a lot lately, but today really flew by. We got the lookout shift from midnight to dawn tonight. I'm with Yugamu, I think. Better get some sleep before then. I set my alarm and crawled under the covers for a brief rest. Finally, midnight arrived. After I got out of bed, Yugamu and I took our watch at the edge of the gym. I'm still kind of sleepy. I shook my head to wake myself up and inspected my surroundings. Everyone else was sleeping soundly. The gym was as quiet as a grave. Not a lot to do when we're on lookout duty, huh? Unless anything happened, we just had to sit there and keep watch. But it had to be done. We could have very well slack off and risk the killer slipping in unnoticed. As I was just thinking about that, when I noticed something. Huh? Konata? I wasn't seeing things. It was Konata. She was walking out of the gym. I scrambled to my feet. She going to the bathroom? She shouldn't be going alone. Even for a simple errand like that, we have to stick together. I better go with her. Hey, Yugamu, I'm gonna step out for a second, so can you? You fell asleep? Sheesh, so much for lookout duty. I'll have to remember to slap him awake when I get— No, you do that now! What do you mean later? No, do that now! You stupid fuck, are you serious? First, though, I should go make sure Konata's okay. I dashed out of the gym and into the hallway. Yeah, so Konata did get replaced. Either she got replaced or something, because that happened on the mystery route. Where did Konata get to? Well, no, the life sign would tell us otherwise, no? Is that why they showed us her mask earlier? Like her face earlier? To confirm that it was to get you to let your guard down, so when this happens, right? Where did Konata get to? I looked all around the first floor halls, but in the dark, it was easy to lose track of her. Can't go into the girls' bathroom to check, or maybe I should. It is an emergency after all. But then, my thoughts were interrupted by the sound of footsteps not far away. Konata! What in the world? What are you doing here? Me? Where are you going on your own at this time of night? That's none of your concern. I was only gone for a minute. It's nothing to worry about. Of course I'm worried. Come on, we're going back. What's the matter? Why did you freeze up all of a sudden? Behind you. Behind me? I turned my head to see. Hey, buddy. What? It's the killer. They're back. Quick, let's get out of here. What? No. Konata.
Where's my mask?
We'll come back for it later. Just run. I grabbed Konata's hand and we both took off running with all our might. I have to find somewhere she'll be safe. Don't let her go any— Once again, very neat that we get, like, everybody's model here. I didn't think they... I mean, obviously they're modeled when we're on the battlefield, but I didn't think we'd have a... I didn't think we'd have them, like, here with us. Oh, he's right there, right there. The classroom? Oh, VR machine. You holding up okay, Kurata? I'm scared. The killer's gonna get us. Only if you keep screaming like that. Just hide in here and keep quiet. I'll act as a decoy and lure the killer away.
No! Don't go, Takumi! I'm too scared to be on my own!
This is not the time. Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Just don't move from the spot until I come get you, understand? Okay, don't be gone too long. I stowed Kurata away in a safe hiding place, then headed back into the darkness to find and confront the killer. Do not leave anywhere further than the door. I barely ran down the hall for a few seconds when I heard the sound of the power saw. The killer was still out there looking for us. I screamed as loud as I could into the darkness. Sounds like they heard me. Now I just had to lead them somewhere far away from here. Now the killer knew where I was, and they'd already begun closing the distance between us. Okay, good. Now, I took off at a run as well, leading them deeper into the bowels of the school. Did we confirm that they're following us? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, we have confirmed that he is following us. That was the main concern. Just stop. Can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me. Oh, God. Oh, interesting. See, didn't I mention this before? Why didn't we go here for FB to find him? Well, I guess it wouldn't work, right? The flames don't work on him. That's actually a problem. I found myself outside the defense room. I managed to stay ahead of the killer so far, but would it be enough? It's no good. They're still coming. The killer refused to back down. They were like a beast on the hunt, and I was their prey. It's weird, though. I don't sense any murderous intent from them. It's more like they're taking some kind of perverse pleasure in all this. They better get out of here before they have their way with me. I darted to one side, ready to race down another hallway when... I lost my footing and stumbled, coming down hard on my butt. This is it. I'm going to die. Horror seized me and I began to tremble all over. It was like I was frozen to the spot. I could hear the killer revving the power saw, coming closer and closer. But right before they got to me... Ill must kill. Kill now. I seemed to hear a strange voice speaking to me from the depths of the darkness. Did we pass out? Are you fucking serious? I hate this game. I hate that this game does this so fucking often. Are you serious? We fucking passed out. Oh, I fucking hate this game, man. This amnesia tropes pisses me off. My head was killing me, and my body ached all over. I'm alive? And I'm outside the defense room. I'm assuming that was Yugamu. That would be the only thing that makes sense, because he wants his killing urge sated. But I'm assuming that's not him in the suit. But I don't know for sure, right? I feel like it'd be too obvious it was him, and once again, the life sign signal detects another person. What do I know? Defense room, of course. It all came back to me in a flash. Last night, the killer caught me and attacked me right here. So how could I still be alive? Why would the killer choose to let me live? That doesn't matter. I have to go see if Kurata's okay. If she'd done like I asked, she should still be in her hiding place from last night. I dragged myself to my feet and prepared to head back to the training room. But before I could get moving, somebody called my name. Mr. Sumino, so this is where you've been all this time. Ima, I'll explain later, but Kurata is... Yes, Miss Suzuki. That's what I came to tell you about. Come on, this way. Huh? Uh-oh. No, it couldn't be, could it? My heart began to beat wildly, and I broke out in a cold sweat. I didn't like where this was going. Not one bit. She's not here. Uh-oh. Ima solemnly led me down the hall. My heart dropped when we stopped outside the training room. Inside.
What?
No, it can't be. Ow.
Kurata! What are we standing around for? We have to get her to the infirmary!
It's too late, Sir Takumi. She's lost too much blood to be revived anymore.
Kurata, why?
Damn it! How the hell did this happen?
When I checked the life sign count this morning, it had gone down to 12. We noticed that you and Kurata were missing, so we went to look for you. We found Kurata's body first, right here inside the training room. Where were you last night, Takumi? You're supposed to be on lookout duty. Yeah, a lot happened. I told the others about mine and Kurata's late night adventure, right up to the point where my memory cut out.
Yeah!
I see. The killer must have gone to Miss Suzuki while you were passed out. That seems like the only explanation. In other words, this is my fault. Kurata is dead because I couldn't stop the killer. Don't blame yourself, Takumi. The killer's the one responsible for all this, not you. Plus, Yugama's the one who fell asleep when he should have been on lookout. You're right. I'm truly, deeply sorry. To atone, I'll let you all torture me as much as you want. I'll put up with anything if it'll ease Kurata's soul. That sounds more like it'd be torture for us. There's no point in blaming anyone. Nothing we do will bring Kurata back. I agree with Lady Kako. Lady Kurata wouldn't want us to start turning on each other. What I don't get is, why did the killer leave Takumi alone? If you were passed out, you'd have been a much easier target than Kurata. It's just like I said before. The killer's picking us off one at a time because that's how they get their kicks.
Knock it off, Darumi! There never was a legendary serial killer.
Huh? Takumi? What's wrong? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I guess I'm a little emotional. Something wrong, Hideko? You've been staring at the corpse ever since we came in. It's nothing. Should we do something with the body? We can't just leave her like this. Yeah, we may not have been able to save her, but we can at least lay her to rest. Tears still in our eyes, we transported Kurata's body to the morgue. We made another grave marker to add to our collection, but after that, nothing. I didn't want to do, or say, or think anything. It was like all this tragedy had broken something deep inside of me. Day 66.
Get prep, be ready.
It's day 66 now, huh? The morning announcement brought no hope for a new day, only a dull sense of despair. What happened yesterday wasn't a bad dream. It was cold, hard reality. I can't even move right now. I couldn't muster the energy to get up. I was afraid to even open my eyes. I didn't want to face reality. Before I knew it, I'd fallen back into a coma-like sleep. Why am I getting tired so quickly lately? That day, I didn't wake up until long past sundown. I learned later that the others had discussed different strategies for dealing with the killer. One suggestion that came up was to call off the search and for one of the team to try and lure out the killer. But it was rejected on the grounds that it would put the decoy in too much danger. Apparently, Tadami volunteered to do it anyway, but they shut her down. We never know with her if she'd just let herself get killed on purpose. In the end, they agreed that further searching wouldn't do us any good, and to further discuss our plans another day. Day 67.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
My head still feels fuzzy. Sleeping the day away yesterday had done a lot to help me recover from the shock. Everybody's probably in the cafeteria already. I should go too. Oh, Hideko. Good morning. Huh? Hey, Hideko. What's gone into her all of a sudden? Maybe she's just not feeling well. Probably nothing to worry about. When I got to the cafeteria, I found the others standing in front of the refrigerator. What's wrong? Oh, Takumi. Look at this. Zomi pointed to one of the refrigerator shelves where a large pot had been placed. It's Kurata's homemade curry. She made it ready for us to celebrate our next victory. I used to see her coming here to check on it. She probably did the same thing that night. So that's what she was doing when she snuck out of the gym in the middle of the night. She must have been on her way back from putting it in the fridge when I ran into her. We must have let Lady Kurata's generosity go to waste. We should eat this curry in honor of her memory. I think so too. Let's eat it now. We reheated the curry and plated it up, taking a moment of prayer and remembrance before we began eating. This is... I'd eaten it last time too, but I'd forgotten just how amazing the flavor was. This is so delicious. It's like nothing I've ever tasted before. I can barely believe it. I can't stop eating. So good, so good, so freaking good. I mean, the portion I took before was great too, but the flavor is so much deeper now, and the rice and the sauce are in such perfect harmony. Lady Kanata's skill was sublime. This curry deserves a platinum medal. Even the holy Jumanji sword is enraptured with it. Your sword has a sense of taste? Really? I had my doubts about curry for breakfast, but this was clearly a perfect choice. It's outstanding. Every bite feels like a new experience. I could eat this every day and never get tired of it. I'm sure Kanata would be happy to hear how much we all like it. She was always really passionate when it came to her curry. Lady Kanata. One of these days, we'll put the killer in a coffin and offer it up at Kanata's grave. You sure that's not disrespectful to the recipe? Speaking of the killer, we called off the search and rejected the decoy plan. What exactly are we going to do? I guess that's what we need to decide on today. I've been thinking about it myself, but I still don't have any ideas. How about you, Hideko? Did she just turn away so she wouldn't have to look at me? She was acting weird earlier too. Is she going to start avoiding me again? Hey, Hidu. I was about to call her out to her again when something stopped me. Takumi? What's wrong? You look terrible. Oh. All of a sudden, I got a splitting pain in my head, and my vision started to blur. It was like my consciousness was being forcibly dragged down into darkness. What? Fucking hate. Are you serious? Day 68. I hate this game. No, we're gonna miss out. No, we're not. Thank God. Whoop. No, we missed out. No. Damn it. I don't know how much time passed after that. I simply drifted in an endless expanse of darkness with no concept of time or space. My head, my throat, my arms, my legs, they were all burning up. Somebody, save me. Please, get me out of here. Then suddenly, I felt a gentle light shining on my face. Felt good, like the sun on a warm summer's day. I found myself being drawn into the light, and then... Zomi came to save me from the darkness. What? Brother man, I hate this fucking game. What is happening? Huh? I'm back in my room? I sat up in bed, slowly but surely coming back to my senses. Takumi, you're alright. Thank goodness. You were asleep for 3 whole days. We've all been worried sick. Right. I think I remember passing out so suddenly. Did you take care of me again, Nozomi? Yes, the others helped when I needed to rest, but I stayed with you as much as I could. Just like last time, huh? You're always there for me. Thank you, Nozomi. You made me feel a lot better. Nozomi smiled back at me, looking incredibly relieved. Has anything new happened while I've been out of action? No, nothing in particular. And the life science count is still 12. Alright, should be okay then. Well, I can't just sit around in bed all day. We've got to catch the killer. Don't strain yourself. You're still recovering. You should take it easy for today. You worry too much. I'm absolutely fine, see? I swung my arms around as a sign of how fit and healthy I was. Zoe didn't seem convinced. You lost consciousness out of nowhere, Takumi, and we don't even know what caused it. Probably just stress. We've all been dealing with a lot lately. You need to take this more seriously. What if it happens again? Then I guess you'll have to nurse me back to health again. So long as you're there for me, I know I'll always get better. That's not what I mean, you're missing the point. Just stay here and get rest today, alright? Don't even think about doing anything else. Sure, whatever you say. Oh, is Hideko jealous? Is Hideko jealous? Did she want to nurse us, but Nozomi's been there the whole time? Is that what it is? Please tell me that's the case.
Get preppy, ready.
Let me have my romance with Hideko. Please, I'm begging you. It's morning. I done as Nozomi asked yesterday and spent pretty much the whole day in bed. Today, though, things would be back to normal. I couldn't just leave Last Defense Academy and its welfare to everybody else. Okay, I'm feeling better, so maybe I'll discuss things with the others and... Fair enough. Just as I was about to leave for the cafeteria, the alarm started blaring.
In troop defense.
Enemy attack. Looks like we've got another battle on our hands. Who's left? I still don't know who's left. Like, besides Veshness, Dalshaw's in prison, so unless someone, like, releases him, we'll never fight him on a proper route, as far as I know. Like, besides Dalshaw, who's left? Sir Takumi, are you sure you're alright to fight? Yeah, no problem. Everyone, are you ready? Aye, aye, sir. Let's mow these invaders down. Ooh, don't forget about me. I want to get some headshots and get a new high score. Okay, everyone, here we go. Defensive battle initiate. Ow! Putting it in my headphone again to see if I can hear anything different. Yeah, that's 100% different. I'm not crazy. Okay. So that one fight was normal, but it was different there. But I don't know the meaning of it. Is the music different? Once again, because I have headphones in a different ear, like I don't have both in. I don't have the right one in specifically. I don't know if the OST sounds slightly different.
Is it over?
Takumi, look! The Supreme Commander!
What?
Vile, barbaric invaders. You should consider it an honor that I deign to speak to you like this.
Huh.
Veshness.
Surrender, and allow me to devour you. If you do that, I will make your deaths quick and painless. Continue to defy me, however, and I will do everything in my power to ensure your final moments are filled with unimaginable agony.
Your words are laughable. We will fight tirelessly for the sake of humanity.
That's right. I ain't gonna let myself get eaten by the likes of you.
I see. Then I need not hold myself back as I indulge in the entertainment this war brings me.
What's she talking about?
Futurum will be at peace when
What?
my superior self ascends to godhood. And only then.
What the fuck is Futurum?
And to do that, I must devour all of you and make your power my own.
What the fuck is Futurum? Huh? Is that like where she's from? Is that where the invaders are from? Is that why Veshness?
This war will only end when one side is completely annihilated. Help me!
Is that why Veshness knows about these events somewhat?
The voices again.
Eerie, aren't they? Just listening to them makes my skin crawl.
Because like Veshness, every time we pick a new timeline, she's always there in the first battle. Like she knows what's happening.
Yes, very good.
So does she like, is Futurum like, are these multiple copies of her? Like not us, not like how we time traveled and it's still the same Takumi, but it's like copies of different Veshnesses, but they retain some memories of the previous ones? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just spitballing.
The grand finale is drawing near. Our next battle will be our last. Until next time, vile invaders.
After the fight, we dragged our tired bodies back to the school. Final battle was drawing closer. But there was something else we had to figure out before that. Where was the killer? That's the only thing I could focus on right now. The way they'd invaded us at every turn made it feel like we were trapped in an unsolvable, ever-changing labyrinth. Yeah, we're almost at day 100, like, surprisingly. And only Takumaru, Kurata, and Moko died? So 3 out of the 14, because Eito's already dead. What time is it? Huh? It's not already? I pried my heavy eyelids to look at the clock, but I could barely believe how much of the day had passed me by. Without even meaning to, I'd spent the entire day in bed again. Had anyone noticed? I stepped outside the dividing curtain to check. Hey, Takumi, you're finally awake, huh? Finally? So you did notice I was sleeping a long time. Why didn't you wake me up? I was gonna, but then Hideko said that I should let you rest. Really? Hideko said that. You had that weird collapse a little while ago. We didn't want to push you too hard while you're recovering. I see. Sorry to make you all worry, but I just overslept today. Oh yeah? Let's hope that's all it was. Just so you know, nothing's really changed today, for better or for worse. Thanks. I'm sure we'll make some progress tomorrow. Right, just let me know if there's anything I can do. Now then, still got a little bit of time before the evening announcement, so maybe I'll go take a shower or something. I finished my shower and was returning to the gym when I noticed a figure walking down the hallway.
Huh?
Oh, Hideko. Felt like such a long time since the two of us had spoken. I heard from Tsubasa you told the others to let me rest. There wasn't anything wrong with me, but it was a nice gesture all the same. Thanks.
There's something I need to discuss with you. Meet me in the cafeteria at 1 tonight. Come alone.
Huh? Hey, wait, Hideko. As always, it was useless trying to argue with her. She'd ignored me completely and walked away. Seemed like she had something on her mind. Wonder what she wants to talk about. Probably our weird fucking habits, realistically speaking. As much as I want it to be romantic, I know it's not. It'll be 1 soon. I checked my clock. It was only a few minutes away from the time Hideko had told me to meet her. It was past midnight, so technically the day had already rolled to day 74. Speaking of, I should probably save. Yeah, fucking 9 days. Not that it really mattered what day it is, so long as I'm on time. Hideko was probably waiting for me in the cafeteria. The invitation had been kind of sudden, but I had no reason not to go. Still feeling a little conflicted, I got up and slipped out of my sleeping area when... Nozomi? What are you doing up this late? I just got back from the bathroom. Are you still up, Takumi? I just wanted to move around a little. All the sleeping I've been doing lately. I'm not very tired right now. Felt like it was best that I keep my meeting with Hideko a secret. Oh, okay. If you can't sleep, do you want to stay up with me? I've been wanting to talk to you for a while now. You have? You promised to tell me what happened between you and me in your future someday, remember? Guess I did say that. It's not fair for you to be the only one who knows all these secrets. I want us to be on equal footing.
I want to know everything there is to know about the relationship between you and me.
I wanted to tell Nozomi about Kanawa. There was no denying that. And here was my chance. Shouldn't I take it? She wanted to know, and I wanted to tell her. There's no reason to hold anything back now. On the other hand, Hideko was still waiting for me. I never actually said I'd come, but could I really just stand her up? After thinking it over, I decided, this is a choice? This is a choice, huh? That's a choice? Who will you spend time with? If no one knew what this game was about out of context and they just saw that clip of it like animated just to the screen, it's like the most intense visual novel, like romance visual novels. Like, who will you spend time with to advance your relationship? Do you want to spend it with Hideko, the cool beauty, or Nozomi, the childhood friend? Which will you pick? It's so stupid. Anyways, Hideko. Nozomi did not specify a time for when we need to talk. Hideko said 1 tonight. If nothing else, we have an obligation with Hideko. I should really go see Hideko. I have a bad feeling about it, but it did sound important. Sorry, Nozomi. Can we talk later? Oh yeah, no problem. Sorry for springing it on you. I'll head back then. Good night. I feel bad. Nozomi reached out to me, but I had to turn it down. I checked the clock. It was exactly 1 o'clock. I'd better hurry. Well, yeah, this is probably about our condition. I stepped into the silent cafeteria and found Hideko standing alone.
You came.
Must be pretty important for you to ask me to meet at this hour. Besides, I wanted to talk to you for a while. I bet my behavior must be incomprehensible to you. That was true enough. I had a mountain of questions for her. What was Hideko doing in the biolab when the killer attacked on day 16? How does she know about the enemy attacks? And the commander's abilities? Why was she suddenly avoiding me? I've been agonizing over whether or not I should tell you. I was scared my relationship with you would change if I did. It won't. Huh? On the roof. You told me you're not my enemy. Which means you're an ally. Nothing will change that. Right.
Thank you for believing in me.
Are you gonna kill me right now? Well, it's because we fought together all this time. The same must go for you, right?
Oh?
Takumi. Actually, the moment Hideko started talking. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Who is it? Oh, Yugamu? Perfect. So this is where you are. I was on lookout when I noticed you two were gone, so I went looking. Oh, sorry. I was just having a talk with Hideko. At this hour? Here? I hate to interrupt you two, but don't you think being out at this hour is far too dangerous? You're right. It was nothing. I'll head back now. Huh? But Hideko.
Oh?
Sorry, it was nothing. Forget about it. I must have soured the mood. Sorry. Allow me to massage you as an apology. Count me out forever. I'll head back then. Sorry I messed up your patrol, Yugamu. Not a problem. Besides.
The night excites me. I can't get myself to stay still.
Cool. Don't walk around alone too much. In the end, I never got to have a proper conversation with Hideko. I wonder what she wanted to tell me. She must have given up because it was too important to blurt out with Yugamu listening. Although I decided I'd wait for an opportunity to talk again in the near future. But that chance never came, and the days slipped by. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? What do you mean? Huh? You're not gonna say we hit day 100, because it didn't cut to it. We reached day 77 with the threat of the hidden killer still looming over us. Night already? I suddenly realized the time. It was just before the nighttime announcement. The day was nearly over. Let me save. We skipped a bunch of days again. Also, chapter select. We still don't know this route. Huh. I have been playing it very well, apparently. I can't wait to fuck it up. Oh man, I only meant to take a quick nap. Earlier today, we'd all gotten together to discuss how to fight the killer and try out different traps. But in the end, none of them worked out, so we gave up and spent the afternoon working in groups. I was tired, so I took a break halfway through. I must have dozed off. I'm still sleepy. I should stretch and get some sleep. Maybe I should go to the bathroom and freshen up first. Better put my class armor on just in case. The moment I was in front of the boys' bathroom, I said something that stopped me in my tracks. The lights aren't on. There shouldn't be anyone in there, but the air feels unusual, abnormal, and there's a sharp stench. Please, no. I'm just imagining things. Right. There's no way. Just no way. Desperately trying to keep my legs from trembling, I stepped inside the bathroom. And what I saw before me was pure hell. Oh. I screamed as a metallic stench of blood attacked my senses. Sitting on the toilet, dead and covered in blood, was Shoma. Every inch of his flesh was maimed and sliced, leaving a pulpy mess. There was hardly a trace of the Shoma we knew left in him. Hey, what's with all the screaming? I'm trying to... he's dead. Somebody killed Shoma. Dude, was it the killer? Did they strike again? Gaku, calm down. Go get everyone. Yeah, sure. I performed an amateur inspection on Shoma's corpse as everyone waited. There doesn't seem to be anything left behind that might serve as a clue. The only thing here is the body. Holding back my rising gorge, I carefully examined it. The cause of death is loss of blood from deep wounds made by a blade, exactly the same as everyone else. Based on how dry the blood on the wall is, he's been dead for some time. Wait, does that mean... Oh.
Does that mean...
Sir Takumi, is it true that you discovered a body? Yeah, in that stall. Is that Shoma? So they got Mr. Ginzaki this time? Sheesh, the killer really is ruthless. The MO is exactly the same as the others. that killer has struck again. We've lost another one of our friends. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. What the heck, man? You're freaking me out. Just a little quote from somebody somewhere. Nanami was quoting the entry in the diary we found in the library. Knowing now that the other book was entirely fictional, it seemed likely that the diary was just an exercise in creative writing as well. Come to think of it, I didn't see Mr. Genzaki all afternoon. When did he die? Judging from how dry the blood is, a few hours ago. Agreed. I'd say at least 6 hours. But wait, so he was killed in the afternoon? I noticed the same thing just now. The killer doesn't appear only at night. They'll come to kill even if in the daytime. No. So you're telling me we're being hunted by a crazed murderer 24/7? Are we going to end up getting killed too? Bunch of like some kind of animal and left to... Calm down. Let's focus on surviving. At any rate, we can't work alone during the day anymore. Starting tomorrow, let's make sure we're in groups at all times. Right. Okay. Hideko, you keep looking at Shoma's body. Is something wrong?
Oh?
I'm done now. I have nothing to say. Don't worry about it. Okay. Well then, let's move on. We need to clean him up. We put Shoma in the morgue and silently erected a grave marker for him under a dark sky. How many of these have we made for our friends at this point? I didn't even want to count. After saying our final goodbyes to Shoma, we all returned to the school without uttering a word. The organic life detection devices total had finally dropped down to 11. Fear steadily invaded the atmosphere that hung around us. Day 78. What the fuck is happening, man?
Get ready. By the way, prepare to be ready to get...
I don't know why 78 is a special number, still. What's so special about it? Who even cares? Siri's boundlessly cheerful voice irritated me. I was still reeling from the shock of discovering Shoma's body. Anyway, I should go to the cafeteria. I'm not hungry, but I need to check on everyone. Everyone was already in the cafeteria, but they weren't saying much, just silently eating their food. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. Sure is quiet in here. Talk about an unpleasant morning. Everyone's acting like we just left the wake. We kind of did. You seem the same as ever, though. Well, it's no use crying over spilled milk. We need to eat and keep our stamina up so we can stay alive. Sister dearest, eat up. You want more seafood banana waffles? I'm full, thanks. Takumi, would you like something to eat? Nah, I don't have much of an appetite. I appreciate the offer, though. Didn't you say you liked frog? I'll whip you something up if we had any. Frog parfait, frog sandwich, even just a whole frog could be good. Please stop making me think about these horrible dishes this early in the morning. I don't know, I like it. Eating gory food like that could be fun. Forget that crazy stuff. I'd sooner just eat a normal frog. This craving again? Huh? Well, I'm curious, that's all. I'd offer to get you all the frogs you could eat, but you know, there's a freaking murderer on the loose. I'm so scared I can't even sleep right anymore. And I have to accompany the Holy Jumanji Sword whenever she needs to use the facilities. What is that sword even doing in the bathroom? Well, I'm all done eating, so I'm ready when you are. Oh, sorry, I'm almost done. Starting today, we'd be spending our days in groups. Today, I was in a group with Danami, Ima, and Kako. So, what do we do now? I want to make dynamite so I can throw it at the invaders. No way. If there's an accident, you'll blow up the whole school. But then the killer might die too. Although I guess we wouldn't be around to find out. That's not how I want the story to end. We're gonna make something. Let's choose something else. And I think where we all explode and die sounds pretty happy to me. It's so hard living with an unconventional perspective in this world. We made sure we were ready, then split up to get to work. My group headed to the metal shop to try and make some kind of weapon just in case we needed it. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't done that sooner. Like a gun. I know we said we wanted to make a weapon, but what kind? We're not going to be able to make anything too impressive. How about a trap for the killer? We can lay out super sticky tape. Aha! Flight tape for murderers. You're a visionary, sister dearest. 10 out of 10. I'll help you so we can make a bunch. I want to make something too. Is there anything that would let me cheat? Okay, what am I going to make? I looked at the clock. It was 2 in the afternoon. I had plenty of time. Maybe I'll check out a weapon reference book. I grabbed a few books, sat down, and started flipping through the pages. What do we make?
Huh?
Suddenly, I couldn't sense anyone in the room with me. I looked around, and sure enough, there was nobody there.
Huh?
Huh? Where'd everybody go? Everyone go. The clock read 3:30 p.m. I guess I was so absorbed in my books I didn't notice. Wish they'd said something if they were going to leave. But I told them we need to travel in groups for safety, too. I had to get back to Ima and the others, but just as I stood up to leave... Hideko? Nope. Takumi? What are you doing here? What are you talking about? Where'd you guys go anyway? What? Can someone interpret for me? I'm too dumb to keep up. I don't understand it either. Detective Kako, now's your chance to shine. Takumi underwent mitosis? Stop talking about me like I'm some kind of amoeba. I've been here the whole time. I doubt it. We just saw you going up the stairs. Yep, I told you. Other timeline Takumi's killing everyone. Huh. Oh, that explains why Hideko was so weird, because she knows, doesn't she? Huh? Is this some kind of joke? Did shock of the killer reappearing scramble your brains? The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again. Are you being serious right now? We just talked about this. Huh? Huh? While you were gone, there was a huge commotion because the killer showed up again. We tried to catch them, but they got away. Everybody's still searching as we speak. We literally just talked to you. You don't remember? You told us we were in danger because the killer was around again, but then you went off on your own. While I was gone? Just talked to me. Went off on my own? None of it made any sense. I was so confused I couldn't even speak. He's broken, just like my dad. Once people lose their minds, they start lying. They forget about anything that doesn't suit their narrative. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you can instantly teleport somehow. How could you forget about the killer? Wait, seriously? What are you saying? Explain it like I'm 5. Even after they explained it again, there was no new information. They just repeated the exact same story. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It was like I was having some kind of illogical nightmare.
Huh?
Mr. Sumino, you must be tired. That's not surprising. You haven't been looking so good lately. We're going to keep searching as a group, but don't push yourself too much, okay? What the hell's going on? Is everyone losing their minds? Am I losing my mind? In the end, I joined the search for the killer, even though I didn't fully understand what was going on. We never found them, and the day came to an anticlimactic end. That would explain why the killer didn't kill us specifically, because if it's another Takumi, you can't kill us, because then we still show up, right? It wouldn't make sense. So you have to leave us alive. I woke up to suddenly experience a strange sensation. It was still too early to get up, but I did anyway, still in a sleepy daze. Something's not right. Plagued by that indescribable feeling, I quietly pushed aside the fabric partition and left my sleeping area. I could hear everyone else breathing in their sleep. At first glance, nothing seemed off, but it hit me as I was looking around. This smell. The horrible smell of something burning pricked at the inside of my nose. Then, white plumes of smoke drifted by me. I quickly ran towards the smell. Flames were billowing vigorously from the vaulting box of the gym. Fire! Everybody, fire! Run! I yelled at the top of my lungs and desperately ran around the gym, shaking everyone awake. The fire was spreading to the nearby mats, growing in intensity. We need to get out of here or we'll all get burned alive. Huh.
Fire detected. Fire detected.
Huh, that's neat.
A fire has been detected in the gym. Deploying fire shutters.
We're in the gym. How does that work?
Please evacuate
Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, we gotta have to get out. Taking a sip of water. Yeah, a fire. What? Huh? What? A fire? So pretty. I love when everything is miserable and hopeless like this. Everything's burning. We're all gonna die. Calm down. When things are stressful, you must take deep breaths. Carbon monoxide and the inhalation will just kill us faster. Sister Dearest, we have to run. I'll carry you on my back. Quick. I can run on my own. You have to get out too, Brother Dearest. Everyone seemed to be awake, but now they were all starting to panic. Excuse me. Can't find the fire extinguisher. We're just going to have to abandon the gym. Damn it, the smoke's turning black. Everybody, get outside now. We scattered and frantically ran out of the gym. The flames, like an incandescent orange beast, consumed the gym before our eyes. It was soon enveloped entirely in fire and black smoke. So, who was on guard and didn't see this? We have guard duty. Should be safe. Out here. I ran at top speed out of the gym and found myself in the hallway on the 2nd floor. I was thankful to be alive, since I got out before the flames spread, but I also couldn't believe this was happening. Everybody managed to get out in time, right? I started to head back when... Oh, I thought I heard someone. A wild Takumi has appeared. Takumi, thank goodness. Seems like you got out okay. Hey, someone must have started that fire, you know? What? The vaulting box was burning, right? No way that happened spontaneously. Was it the killer? Was it? Yo, that's not possible. More importantly, we need to get out of here. But the day before yesterday, suddenly, an eerie metallic sound echoed from down the hall. That sound, it's the killer. Oh my god, for real? Talk about a rare pull. There was even a special animation. Damn it, why now? Takumi, get out of here. Run. Huh? We're not gonna fight them? I bet they dropped tons of EXP. We're not ready. We can't take them on by ourselves. I'll distract them. You get out of here. Oh. Once again, very neat that we see the models now again. Hello, other Takumi. Can't catch me. Uh-oh.
Yeah!
Go, Takumi, get out of here. Oh, Takumi, you're my hero. Go. Okay, bye. I'm assuming I go this way. Yep. Hey, man. You want to talk? Oh, God. How's your day? Did I lose them? Relentlessly pursued by the killer, I fled to the roof. There were no signs of them giving chase anymore. I let out a sigh of relief and slumped down. My legs feel like gelatin, but more importantly, I wonder if the others are okay. First the fire, now the killer. I was worried about how my friends were holding up. Maybe I should head back right away. What if the killer's waiting for me? I guess I should just hunker down until morning. Everybody, please stay safe. Rang as quietly slipped into my room. I stilled my breathing in an attempt to blend in with the darkness. Morning? When did I drift off? I realized I'd fallen asleep, curled up in a corner of my room. I have to find everybody, and I want to see what happened to the gym. I quickly stood up and bolted out of the room. When I arrived at the gym, the stench of the fire was still in the air. I opened up the soot-stained fire shutters and was confronted by a grim transformation.
This is horrible.
The fire had been put out relatively quickly thanks to the automatic fire suppression system, but everywhere I looked, the place was badly burnt, blackened to the point it was unrecognizable. If I hadn't noticed what I did, I'm sure we all would have died. That terrifying thought sent a shiver running down my spine.
But why did the fire start at the vaulting box? Tarumi's right. Somebody had to have said that. If the killer did it, then when?
I was deep in thought when...
Takumi! I finally found you!
Tsubasa! Thank goodness you're alright. I was just about to go looking for everybody.
Come with me, I'll explain later.
Huh? Did something happen?
Uh-oh. Tsubasa didn't say anything else. I followed her as directed until we arrived at the leisure lounge. So long as it's not Nozomi or Hideko. Who's missing? When I entered the leisure lounge, everyone was standing in the line, the atmosphere grim. Who are we missing? Don't tell me. Eito's already dead. Takwalder's already dead. Oh, Tatami. Every time we tell someone to run, we end... Oh, I get it. I understand now. I don't know why I didn't click. Every time we tell them to run, it's like, run, I'll protect you. And the killer's another Takumi, so they're like, hey, I'm back. Is everything all right? Yeah, everything's good. And then we kill them like, well, they're not paying attention. That's why they let them, that's how they get killed so easily, is because they let their guard down when it's another us. Nobody was smiling. They were just staring silently at the pool. I was ready to tell them how relieved I was to see that everyone was okay, but words escaped me once I saw what everyone was looking at. It was a body, floating face down in bright red water. It was covered in slashes, the flesh split open with deep wounds.
Me?
We just found her. We were going to take her to the Revivo-matic, but...
She's in water and she's lost too much blood. We won't be able to bring her back.
I noticed the life sign count had gone down in the morning, so we all went looking for you two. We managed to meet up after we ran out of the gym, but Nanami and you were the only ones missing. That's right. Nanami was with me until a few hours ago. But the killer showed up and I told her to run somewhere safe. So how? Calm down, Takumi. What happened after the fire? Well, I desperately tried to keep from panicking as I explained what happened. Everyone listened in silence, each of their faces wearing a different expression. All right, I understand. So you and Nanami ran into the killer and then split up in an attempt to escape. Yeah, the killer was chasing me. Nanami was going to use the opportunity to hide. Hey, Takumi, you're not the one behind all this, are you? Huh? Excuse me? Of course I'm not. But both Konata and Nanami got killed while they were alone with you. Are you pinning it on some crazy killer when it was actually you all along? Stop, Gaku. You can't point fingers like that without proof. I understand how he feels. We've looked so hard for this killer, and we haven't found so much as a single clue. Don't tell me you think it was me too. No. Sister Dearest and I could prove your alibi after all. Oh, how's that? Actually, we saw the killer too. Wait, really? After we fled the gym, we were walking down the hall together, and we heard the sound of a power saw. We hid in a nearby classroom. Then we peeked outside and saw Takumi and Nanami running from the killer. I wanted to go help them, but my dear brother stopped me. My dear sister twisted her ankle while we were running from the fire, so we decided to stay hidden. Sorry. No, I get it. What happened after that? After some time passed, we left the classroom and met up with everyone else. And then, Tsubasa noticed the life sign count had gone down by 1. The device read 10 instead of 11, and you two were the only ones not with us. So we panicked and split up to go looking for you. This is my first time hearing that the twins saw the killer too. Terribly sorry. We just never had a moment to tell you. The point is, Mr. Sumino's alibi checks out. Thanks. I appreciate you vouching for me. So Takumi isn't the culprit. How wonderful. Our problems are solved. Not true. We are the culprit, but just not us. It's another us, I guess. No, they're not, Kyoshika. The real killer is still out there. Ikad's. She's right. The organic life detection device is still reading one too many people. They have to be hiding somewhere in the school. I can't take this anymore. They're just killing us off and there's nothing we can do about it. This blows. Stop yelling. I've been trying to put on a brave face too, but I can't do this anymore. I feel like I'm going insane. What do we do, Holy Jumanji Sword? I'm scared of the killer. Excuse me. Get a hold of yourselves. Defeatist attitudes are contagious. But we keep losing people. It's too much. Everyone's reaching their limit. Understandably so. Maybe I'm going crazy too. The dam was starting to burst with all of the terror we were feeling. It made sense. In a situation like this, normalcy would be out of place. Let's get Nanami out of there. We need to put her in the morgue. Jesus. We took the body to the morgue, something we'd unfortunately gotten good at doing quickly. Nobody cried anymore. Maybe we were all out of tears. We just went about it like it was a task on a checklist, our hearts breaking the entire time. We decided we'd sleep together in the rec room from that day onward. Before we knew it, it was nighttime. We fell asleep, huddled together. I was still holding my breath out of fear the killer might come for us. Day 81.
Be ready to...
They said rec room, but for some reason I imagine we were still at the leisure lounge. I got the rooms mixed up in my head. As I woke up to the morning announcement, a dull pain shot through my back. Ugh, my whole body hurts so bad. Right, our bedding was burned up at the gym, so I slept here last night with nothing but a blanket. Can the Gift-O-Matic just not make a bed? Like, we're literally in the room with the Gift-O-Matic. Couldn't we just make a bed? I looked around and saw that everyone else was starting to wake up too. Morning. I had a bad dream. Me too. I dreamed I ate a loofah sponge because I thought it was a big croquette. Even in my dreams, I have rotten luck. Is that how you spell loofah? Like the thing you wash yourself with? Huh. I don't think I've ever seen it spelled. I had a dream that the Holy Jumanji Sword turned into some kind of cannon. What was it called? Neo Strong Armor? Arm Neo Strong? Jet Clone Arm Cycle? What? Everyone seemed to have calmed down overnight, but their exhaustion was palpable. They're probably barely keeping it together. We're not going to get any quality sleep huddled together like this. It's just making us more tired. We need to do something about our bedding. Let's make a proper set with the gift-o-matic today. Oh, can I go to the gym? I want to look into the cause of the fire. Then I'll go with you. We can get 2 more people to join us. Me, I want to go. Investigations require legwork. If my dear sister is going, then so am I. Okay, then we'll look at the gym. We'll go look at the gym. If the rest of you don't mind setting things up here. Yeah, of course. We've got this. After eating, we split into 2 groups and set off to our tasks. Inside the gym, the stench of the fire still filled the air. We held our noses to avoid breathing it in.
Whoa! Everything is burnt to a crisp, including all our stuff.
This is obvious, but the fire originated from the vaulting box, which is the place most damaged.
These scorch marks, they're not natural. I have to assume someone did this intentionally.
Intentionally? How?
Here, look. I knew it.
Tsubasa picked up something square-shaped out of the burnt wreckage.
It's burnt, so there are no identifying marks on it. But this is probably a timed incendiary device. It was inside the vaulting box.
An incendiary device?
You know what? Another thing that confirms the Takumi thing, besides them already stating it, it's the reason why the killer never speaks. Because we would hear his voice. Because we don't have the voice changer in this route, so it wouldn't be used. So it's why he never speaks, because otherwise it would give away immediately that it's Takumi.
The killer planted it in advance and started the fire while we were sleeping.
Exactly. The reason the fire was so intense is because they'd loaded it with fuel.
But when did they have time to plant it? Was it there for a while?
I'm not sure.
What?
Sister dearest? What is it?
Oh, I was just thinking.
Are your master detective senses tingling? You must tell me!
It's not exactly clear to me yet, so I'll tell you later.
For now, let's sweep the gym. We might find something.
Roger that.
We didn't find any additional clues. However, deep inside the piles of ash and cinder, I found the diary I had discovered in the library. Miraculously, it wasn't even singed. I'd forgotten all about it since I had assumed it was a work of fiction. I decided to bring it with me anyway. And so, day 81 passed in no time at all. Yeah, you don't think that's weird that it was with us there, despite leaving it in our room? Once again, the other Takumi. I don't know why he's here killing people, or killing us.
Be ready to...
Probably just went insane for one of the timelines if I had to guess. Phew, I got some good shit-eye last night. Thanks to the new bedding, I woke up refreshed this morning. Once I washed up, I'll go to the cafeteria. We were all sitting at the dinner table, with our numbers decreased yet again. The cafeteria was unnaturally quiet. There's only 9 of us now. It wasn't even time to mourn the past anymore. The only thing on our minds was getting through one day at a time. Mr. Sumino, what are your plans for the day? Well, maybe I'll try to make a trap for the killer, or some kind of weapon. Read all of those books the other day and don't have anything to show for it. Takumi, you already started making something in the metal shop. Huh? What are you talking about? The 4 of us went to the metal shop together. Don't you remember? I only remembered yesterday after my dear sister mentioned it. Playing dumb won't get you anywhere. In the hands of the famed detective Kako Tsukumo, your secrets will all be laid bare. Wait a minute, hold on. What are you talking about? You sure you don't have me mixed up with someone else? The 4 of us had gone to the metal shop on day 78, that much was true. I've been perusing reference books in search of something to make, and then suddenly found myself all alone. Even the others reappeared just as suddenly, and they told me the killer had been spotted, so in the end I never got to make anything. Sorry, but I really don't know what you're talking about. I never made anything. I spoke firmly and clearly. Ima and Kako exchanged mystified looks. Message received. Maybe we misunderstood something. We'll be taking off if you don't mind. Sister Dearest and I have something we need to do today. Huh? Hey! After arbitrarily deciding that our conversation was over, the 2 of them left the cafeteria. Seriously, what was that about? Come to think of it, when that happened, they were saying all kinds of nonsense about me instantly teleporting and the like. Do they suspect me? But that can't be. They were the ones who backed up my alibi. Everybody's jumping at shadows because of the killer, not what you want to see. After letting out a heavy sigh, I gathered myself and decided to get to work. Today I'm with Yugamu and Koshika. Free time. This will be a good place to stop. I was thinking about continuing to the end, but since we hit free time, that means it's gonna be a bit slower. Still don't know what route this is. Oh, hey man, we're fucking going. Oh, here's a story lock. So I wonder if this route is also a fake Takumi. It's technically the same route. Well, not the same route, but like, you know. Interesting. Regardless, this is a good stopping point. Good enough for me. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, when this comes out, I'll be at CEO, hopefully done by then. So, putting this up so I don't have to have a delay in uploads. This fucking route's crazy that there's a fucking another Takumi. First there was a dual Eito, now there's a dual Takumi. That's why I'm just skipping all the explorations. I just really want to find out what happens, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it here, YouTube. So hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll see you in the next one, but until then, goodbye.